All right, hopefully this is good. I don't like how dark I look. Or how bright my head looks.
Like the studio mode where like I'm over on the right and you guys with your camera feed are over on the left.
Yeah.
That and then I
This is what we're
have
waiting on,
like
boys.
your audio input is like a completely separate window.
Yeah.
Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully you guys can hear it. The stream loud enough.
And like the and like the virtual camera thing isn't working at all.
I don't think so. It's working, but it's still like this.
Yeah.
And pardon? Stop.
So if you go into Discord and you set your webcam to OBS virtual camera, does it not work?
So do you mean like? Oh, maybe. Let's see.
You should be able to see it in camera preview if you set it to OBS virtual camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now I see you.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck
You're
yeah,
getting
dude.
close.
It's all good.
Okay, we did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah. It
Now
works,
why?
right?
I don't know why I'm hearing you on a separate feed though. I can see you and you're synced with the audio, but for whatever reason.
So
Wait,
you're
hold on. If I
doubling
set
right
this
now.
to, wait, hold on. Yeah, there's no way to like make that disappear. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. It's good enough. I think.
Is it good enough?
Yeah, it's fine.
Or if
People
you
are here for
hear
information.
double-
I don't think they care so much about aesthetics.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you can.
Wait.
if you
Oh, I can
hear
do this.
double-
I got it. Show non-video participants. I turned it off, and now I can hear you, but I don't have to see that little square.
I see.
If you do you see two window boxes or three?
So basically, I see one box.
So like there's me and then you, right? That's it.
I only see you, by the way. Yeah.
Oh,
I just-
click
the full screen.
click on the the window once. It should put us side by side.
Mine? Oh, give me a second.
So there's three, right?
Give me a second. You said three, basically. But
Yeah. Do you
just
see
want
you
to
see
move-
three boxes, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So at the
Me-
bottom,
Yeah.
click on the three dots for more options, and click off the checkbox that says show.
That's a smart
non-video
idea, Josh.
participants.
That's a smart idea.
Then you should only see two.
I'm so ready.
I was gonna say, Captain. I was gonna say, he's talking to some? Is he?
Good. And
He's talking to somebody in Artemis, right?
Yeah.
You should see. Just
He's
me
talking
and
to
then you and
Terrence.
not
I recognize the
not,
voice.
Like the empty box.
but I think for right now.
I see.
I mean,
do you have-
I'm good. I'm good on my end.
I'm good as well.
Okay. All right.
I'm good as well. So
All right,
you
well,
know
we
what,
got it.
everything
We got it.
properly?
All right, hold on. Let me. I gotta turn off. Well, turn the ads down to minimum. But, hold on.
Mic check. Mic check. Everybody can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Damn right.
Good. Hold on one second.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Cotton Lily. It's my boo.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Chad, you can hear them, right? You're good. Can you hear them?
Okay. Me too.
You want me?
All right, I'm ready for the list.
Hold on one second.
Ready.
앞에 갈까요? Okay.
You can hear
Wait, what are they
Discord,
doing?
right, everyone?
Turn you up a little bit.
앞으로 가시죠. 둘 중 아무나 앞으로 가시면 됩니다. 네. 둘 다 앞으로 가시고 제가 뒤에서 볼게요.
Like, can you hear yourself, Rada? And can you hear Josh or
Is there a way you
Anybody else?
can?
You're working. It's working, I guess. I'm sorry. One pack. As I said, we are super amateur.
Can
I
you
No, you're good. You're good. It's,
That way we can hear what Iron Mace is saying.
Can you not hear him?
Hold on, boys. 1 sec.
It sounds really low on my side. You sound perfect, and one peg sounds good, but the
Yeah,
Iron Mace guys, I can't
that's
hear
nothing
very
I
well.
can change. That's on one peg's end. Yeah,
Okay.
Iron Mace is that's
You should probably tell him, hey
Unfortunately.
man, tell Iron
Oh.
Mace to turn up they're fixing their audio. Looks like
좀 잘리나요?
yeah. It looks like
freaking
Oh,
audio.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
so-
they need to turn up their audio.
All right, we technically got 3 minutes, but it's not a big deal.
The Paul guy's always wearing the freaking little
Dev
helmet.
streaming,
Mhm.
dude.
the Hound Skull.
Uh,
Well, you don't want to be
They got the little
My-
copies.
my
They got
face
little
turns out,
Starbucks. Yeah.
You may hear my peace sound, yeah, but I don't want to do that. Sorry.
yeah, I don't know if Chad wants to hear you peeing, man. Yeah.
This is the first one of these Jones I've been watching.
Confirmed. Grace and peace.
Little piss ASMR boys. He almost went to the bathroom with his microphone on. That's amazing.
Oh my god. Frying chicken in there.
Oh my gosh.
That's fucking
Would
awesome.
have been beautiful.
I like how they have a green screen around so you can't see the office anymore.
노이즈 캔슬링이 되는 것 같아 이게.
Give that.
Well, they usually put the little background.
No,
Yeah.
before
castle
you could
thing.
see the
Like
clear
5D, so-
windows
They
and
must
everything, I
have-
believe.
They must have turned it.
Like I remember they were actually like in an
I think the
office last
one
time,
they
but
had,
it was
like, a
more
little
directed
campfire,
towards the
little
table.
Is that
background.
good, boys? You can hear
It
okay?
might have been for the tavern talk. To be fair, I don't remember the tavern talk
Is
exactly
having difficulty hearing, but it's not because of
Yeah.
it's because of the helmet.
because of the helmet.
Like-
yeah.
That's all right. Maybe you can tap on the
Translate
side
for
of his
him, yeah.
helmet in Morse code, and then he'll get it. You know.
All right, we got a minute left
All right. Oh, let me
before it
do
officially
this.
starts.
Uh,
I'm excited. I'm not only looking for the stuff that we've already know about, like the cleric and wizard stuff. I'm looking about little niche changes they might have done, which I'd be excited for.
I'm back. Okay.
Okay,
All good. All good.
I don't want to hear two things about the things we've already seen in the trailer. I want them to expand upon other
Should I-
things.
일단 시작해볼게요 그러면. Hey.
Yeah. Hopefully,
yeah.
Two
We're gonna
peg
try turning on our
asks the
Twitch
right questions.
broadcast now, and hopefully
Okay.
nothing blows up.
Yeah. No, you'll be good. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. And
Turn on
we're gonna
CC?
do
I don't know what that
coming
is.
soon things.
Okay.
Can you
Oh
do
yeah,
that
yeah. You
right
said
now?
that you guys have preview stuff, right?
Closed
Yeah,
caption.
we're gonna
Ooh,
do
preview.
stuff
Titles.
And trailer, and we're gonna talk.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
If
그 원팩한테 보냈어요 그거 트레일러.
Oh, trailer.
Okay. So we're
If
gonna
you-
stream it. So,
Okay.
if you want to play that, can you play it in OBS?
not available.
Or you
Okay,
gonna
here we
play
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So just tell
Here we
me when
go.
you're gonna do it, and then I can like full screen your camera feed, so that
We
way
got
it
a
all shows the way it's
Exclusive
supposed to.
trailer, I guess.
I hope it works great. I'm sorry, bro.
그거
But-
언제 하는
Yeah.
거야?
Well,
So,
maybe it will.
right,
Mm.
right after, yeah. I'm
If
gonna
it
keep
if it
tagging
doesn't,
you.
just send me the file in Discord, and then I can
Sorry,
just
bro.
play it on my
Yeah,
side.
well,
It's fine.
내가 안 되면
The thing is, I cannot send you the file because it's
Too
too,
big?
and I don't have.
Oh my God! Buy it. You're a company.
All right. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Something
Stream
like
over.
fix in the
It's-
future,
it's- we'll do it live. Fuck it.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Don't do it
Yeah,
live.
so I'm just gonna press. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do this first.
Yeah. That's all right.
And
Yeah.
let
Whatever
me
you want to do,
start
man.
it. Okay. Three.
All good.
You can hear me still, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see you
Okay.
too.
3, 2, 1. Go. It's gonna be coming soon scene first, and in 2 minutes we're gonna start live. I
Okay.
need the trailer first.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you want to do,
Okay.
man.
Hey, who is that guy
We've
talking?
seen
By the
the-
way.
we've seen
So he's
live
the new
trailer
guy.
already.
I believe they said that he was the lead creative
So,
director,
see,
and
coming
Terrence
soon
now
scene,
works for him.
Trailer, and we're gonna talk.
Ah,
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Start.
see.
Yeah, it's not working. Obviously,
So SDF took.
SDF
Grayson?
left basically.
Okay. So.
It's not working. Yeah.
We're
No, but
definitely
he
not
took
gonna be able to
Grayson,
see
right?
anything.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
just-
what they're thinking.
It's just the trailer that they ran before. We're not gonna be able to see a damn thing.
Jesus Christ.
So they're gonna be hanging out for like 2 minutes, and we're just gonna wait.
Just chilling.
It's fine.
Even if you can't send it through Discord, you can like, email
They
address.
just went live on the Iron Mace channel. They're gonna co-stream it. So what I could do, hold on.
Oh, they doing it on
what is
Iron
it?
Mace?
Iron
don't know if that
Mace
matters.
underscore
Wait.
underscore.
Yeah.
pull it
They
up.
did on their Iron Mace.
Oh yeah, they have a coming soon scene. It's this. There. It's just this. It's nothing else.
On their Twitch, sorry.
On their
IMA's
Twitch.
Twitch.
I think they're gonna do some preview stuff. So I'd be delayed like 5 seconds. So what I can do when they go to hit play, I can just pull up the I can just pull up their stream feed.
Oh my god,
then,
freaking
I'll just turn the volume on and we can just
commercial.
watch whatever it is that they're doing for previews.
That's a good point. Yeah. Oh, they're doing the trailer right now. Okay. So what we'll
Yeah, okay,
do
so
is keep one peg loud, but unmute this when the ads
I
get
think it's
done,
just,
so we
I
can
think
watch
it's
the trailer
just
with them.
the trailer.
Unless
that they've
he's
already
watching. Yeah, he's
posted.
just watching it too.
Yeah.
It's the same teaser from before.
I don't mind watching the same trailer again. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so ready.
This looks so nice.
Requiem is gonna go so hard for Miracle. Like I just.
I do like to sleep. I like the blind. It
was
does
a good
bring
trailer. This is all
the
Junkus,
true
man. Junkus makes
RPG
bangers.
back in the
He
day.
kills it.
I can't wait for Lightning
They do a
Storm
great job.
Sork, Wizard Meteor
I
Strike, and
love that.
Cleric Earthquake.
Oh, LTB. Sorry, LTB and Junkus. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, we're missing some kind of flood ability. We got all 4 nature.
One hell of a combo.
Yeah, Lego Time Bomb. Yeah, he's the man. Lego's great.
I'm gonna actually want to learn this boss too. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to learn it.
I love that his camera.
I need to learn
work,
all the
they gave him
bosses.
some
I just hate
decent
having to
camera
learn a new
tools
boss
to be
every
able to
way.
Get some of the stuff that he's gotten. It's really good.
Especially with how much time I have.
I'd love to see his workflow actually.
But we gotta learn it.
It'd be
Wait, but
sick
this
to
is
learn
just the
from him.
preview, but they're gonna do another one, right?
Yeah. They're gonna do a like an exclusive.
Yep. Wyvern, but lava.
Okay, good. I'm like, I've already seen this
Welcome
500
to the
times.
Tavern
Just
Table,
kidding.
everybody. Welcome to the episode 4. Give me a second.
Nice,
AKA
okay, here we go.
Ojin. I'm just gonna
Oh,
go
that's
with
much louder.
Ojin right now because I just got
Instead of Odin, it's Ojin.
Yeah, Ojin, not Odin. Yeah, I got a permission from Odin for covering him, so I'm Ojin and AKA Jimbaba. And here's Terry, as you guys know. Here's
Hi,
Terry.
everyone.
And here's
Terry's the
Paul.
man.
Hi.
Paul's the man.
Korea is hot summer right now, so he's
It is hot here,
dying
too.
right now. But we are gonna go the Tavern Table 4. Hey, One Pack, thank you so much for your offer. We love to talk with you. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Q&A session right
No, we don't.
now.
Yeah, so we have a lot of ground to cover and not a whole
They're
lot of time
echoing.
to cover it in, and we got a
They're
lot,
echoing.
a lot of. Yeah, so we have a lot of ground to cover and not
We
a
just
whole
gotta
lot of
listen to
time
One Peg.
cover it in.
Sorry.
And we got a lot of questions.
That's fine.
First and foremost, boys, as I always say at the start of this, Terry likes to talk. And the one thing that he told me the very first time we ever did one of these is to cut him off if he starts talking too much and like rambling and stuff. So it's not I'm trying to be rude. I'm just trying to keep things moving. Second, I have no choice on my channel because of Twitch being Twitch. I have to run 3 minutes of ads an hour. They're going to do it automatically. If it happens, it happens. I'm very sorry. But the only other alternative is anytime anybody ever joined the channel, they would end up getting an ad when they like showed up. And it's just, we're going to tear the Band-Aid. Okay? Almost every question here comes from people in the community. I have a lot of them. So we're just going to kind of go down
I'm so
the list.
ready.
And just so that you guys know,
Make sure
Jim,
I keep
after
updated
this
with the
one, is
list,
gonna be
guys,
kinda taking over.
in
He's
chat.
gonna be running the
If you want to
tavern
spam the
talk
general
that
chat
Odin
with
used to
whatever
do.
you want, go ahead, and I'll
So
try to
we're
compile
kinda doing
everything
like
at
this
the
little
end.
warm handoff, and Jin's gonna kind of be running the
Might make a
show
YouTube video
after
on it.
this. So all of the future like dev Q&A things are going to be done like on Iron Mace's channel. They're just going to handle it in house. Okay. All right. Okay.
One Pack, give me a second.
Oh, okay. We're gonna. Yeah, 너무 근데
Where's the
Yeah,
video?
my daughter painted my fingernails. Yeah, my 6-year-old painted my fingernails red.
Give me a second. People heard some like
echo.
the echo issues. So let me.
Yeah, on their end.
There's
Yeah.
echoes. Okay.
Yep.
No, from our
side. From our
Oh, okay.
yeah, our
okay.
TV is our mic is picking up noise canceling. Dude,
real life noise canceller right there.
so-
Yeah, that's a problem.
You got to get him a set of headphones.
yeah. Next
There
time.
we go.
It's
Number one
seems
pick.
good right now. Let's begin a Q&A session right now.
Well, so before we
okay,
start,
sorry.
yeah, I just wanted to first of all say thank you to One Pet. So our goal was to do these kind of tavern tables as like a periodic, regular thing. This time we got a little overwhelmed, with the big whole, without Grayson being here anymore. It was kind of overwhelming for us. So we're just like, oh man, we have enough on our plate with the EAS10, and One Pig was gracious
Another
enough
excuse.
to reach out to us. He's like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
if it's not the lawsuit, it's something
I have a
else.
spot."
Feels like.
So I think and he was kind enough to let us do this as like a co-production. So thank you very much for that. So
Yeah. I mean, it's your show, dude. I'm just-
Always, thank you so much.
It's your
for that.
world. I'm just
Yeah.
living in it.
Okay,
gotta-
so we
They
got a
just
pretty
pushed
hard
out
and
Monk
fast
2
hour,
years
so,
because Grayson just
we're gonna
left.
get right into it, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't blame
So first
anyone for
the
leaving.
first
man.
priority, I think, that just about everybody keeps asking about has to do with like core balance for season 10 stuff.
Core balance,
So
yes.
specifically, like cleric with miracle, and it looks like it's some AOE res. So in a permadeath extraction game, reses fundamentally change the risk.
I don't know why you
so
can't
how
hear
are you
anything, Nova.
balancing
Everyone
that?
else can.
Cast time, cost, cooldown. Is it
So
once per
all of that-
dungeon? Like, how is it
Yeah.
working?
So luckily we have the
are
balance
kinda
master
quiet.
himself here. And
Are they
and,
loud enough for everyone?
I think one of the big changes is that we have the actual balance team now that he's leading.
you can
But
turn them up.
as you
That's
said,
better.
it's basically we have all
Let me
those
know if that's
knobs.
better.
It uses entire perk slot itself.
It's pretty
so
good.
Basically,
It's pretty good.
modifies the resurrection spell, and you could. It
I
works
have you
like a
pretty
life
low.
after death. It's only
That's
one per
Michelle.
session. Again, we know that it's going to be pretty powerful coming out, and they're going to use those knobs to.
So
to
when
make-
you say per session, is it per floor or is it like per dungeon run?
모든 층에서 한 번.
So one time per floor.
Okay,
Right
one
now.
time per floor.
올드
Okay.
1, 2, 3층 다.
So it's going to be the
통틀어서 한 번만.
first
no,
ever
he's
one
sorry.
time per floor
Sorry,
spell.
clarification.
It's like
One time per the entire session. So
Per
you don't
dungeon
get a
run.
Dungeon.
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
life after
Okay.
death.
So it's like
Oh my
life after
God.
that. Yeah.
It's like entire
Okay.
session, like each floors all together, one time.
session. Yeah.
Yeah, one
Okay.
time only.
Okay. Okay.
I'm glad they're really clarifying it. That's
All right.
crazy.
So, and is it the same like cost cast time
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
like resurrection is?
big.
Is that how it's set? And it's just
changed
changed it to one-time use?
조금 이제 조정.
I mean, why would you do that?
예,
If you do it,
They're
then take
still
the
doing
blame.
last minute balancing right now,
last
so
polishing.
he hasn't finalized it yet. So,
Okay.
but it could differ. Yeah.
all
So
right. So,
the-
we'll
the-
all
I
find
don't
out
like
together.
that
The balance
one
team
time per
has been
session.
yeah,
It should be
pretty
one
much
time per
working
floor.
overnight for the last.
Because why wouldn't you just
week,
take a blue if you've already
every
used
day,
it? That's
so.
stupid.
Okay. So divine barrier.
Yes.
Divine barrier blocks projectiles. Right. Is basically what it looked like. It was catching arrows and spells.
It's like
is that
our. If you familiar with Apex, it's like our Gibby ult. So
Okay.
it's like a.
all right?
a dome.
So it's a bubble shield. Does
Yes, bubble
does
shield.
it have like some amount of hit points then, and you just kind of like batter it and it dies?
깨트릴 수
Um,
있어요. 뭐,
네,
it's just
좀, 예.
그 기간 맞죠?
Is it just a
Yeah, it's
permanent
just a
like 10
duration. It's,
duration?
It's a duration thing. It doesn't have like an amount of health that you can like
yeah.
beat it up and kill it.
That's crazy good.
그 없으면
That's crazy powerful.
없어요.
yeah. It's just
A
a
complete
duration.
shutdown
It's like,
for a certain amount of time
hey,
is crazy.
If you
It's a
want to fight,
legit
come
barrier.
come inside.
Okay. How long is it
They
supposed
should just-
to last? How
What
many
is it?
They
charges
should just
do we
call
get?
it the
I mean, we're
Orb of
looking
Ossivox.
I don't want. I
All
don't know
balancing.
if
I know you're gonna be
because-
like it's
yeah.
giving it away, right? But like these are the questions that people are gonna want to have because the shift it starts shifting like how powerful ranged damage is, right? And then
Yep.
if you're looking at like more and more CC, right? More crowd control. It's like all right, so what is the counterplay opportunities that other classes have against that stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so again, because they're changing things up, day to
Undetermined
day,
duration.
That's why so the thing is, I don't want to give it out. I don't. First, I have to go look it up in our wiki, our internal wiki.
Yeah.
you guys are gonna have access to
Give
it
it out.
tomorrow
Dude,
anyways.
you're 1 day out, bro.
So,
Relax.
Yeah, right. Like how
Wait,
much
yeah.
bounce are
Oh,
you gonna
because
get
of the
done in
patch, you mean?
18 hours?
yeah, because of the
Wait.
patch.
Okay. Wait.
Wait,
I thought
what?
it was. Oh, because I thought it was the 17th.
So our 17th is tomorrow.
Right. Okay. So it's gonna be tomorrow night then.
And they haven't figured it out? Oh my god.
That's our plan.
They're going to
It's
push
actually
it
a
out.
holiday in Korea, so
Yeah,
the
it's
people
literally
that-
tomorrow
the main
midnight.
people that
It's
are
in
gonna,
less
tomorrow
than
midnight,
24
yeah.
hours.
manage the update. We're coming out tomorrow, so
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
It better be
basically
tomorrow.
Thursday night our
I'm
time.
kidding.
It better
Like
be
Thursday,
tomorrow.
Friday,
Yeah.
Friday.
Okay.
Delayed
so,
by 6 hours.
Thursday.
all
like
right.
6
I
or
guess
8
we'll
they
move
always
to another one of those things that we'll have to
Yeah,
kind of
dude,
play
I'm
with
excited.
and see how it
Yeah.
feels, and then obviously
Yes.
we'll give
I'm
feedback.
glad we're getting really
And
specific
then
answers. now.
obviously this would transition into like a conversation about the wizard kit and how that's changing.
Wizard nerf
because
and
you
buff.
have-
Let's see it.
You have the ability to teleport, which gives them a lot more mobility than they had before. I think the biggest concern is the ability to sleep people, and then what looked like it was going to be kind of a free follow-up hit without any kind of like counterplay there.
Okay.
So how are you guys planning on balancing that? And obviously transmog or sorry the sheep, right? Being able
Yeah.
to turn people into
Polymorph.
sheep and all
Yep.
that polymorph. Yeah.
Okay, so that's two questions. Is first of all,
One Peg did not
the
play
change
Warcraft.
kind of in identity of the wizard. I know a long
Two
time
Peg.
ago, a really long time ago when we first talked about this, is like
So
the
respecting
kind
that
of the
man's
class
name, yo.
identity. And I
Right.
know SDF, this was, it's again
forgot,
progress
it's Two
of
Peg.
what he originally wanted. His original intent was to have the wizard be more of like the utility caster, right? The problem was when we first came out, he was like the mishmash of
utility.
all the casting,
So-
and he kind of became the nuker. That wasn't the intention, right? And the
But
reason
is he getting
we couldn't
nerfed
go with
then?
the original intention is that we
'Cause he
just
does a
didn't
lot
have
of
enough
damage.
spells. So this time was like, hey, it was kind of a commandment. Hey, let's go back to what I
Let's
originally
nerf all the
wanted.
spells into the ground and make them CC.
That's
I get
why
it.
there's all these kind of utility spells. That also does mean that we are rebalancing the wizard, so he's
Rebalance.
not now moving towards shifting towards that original intention of being like the utility
Thank
caster
God.
instead of a nuker, right? And so
Okay.
that's why
Yo, you're
there's
so
going to be
fucking hype
a
on
big
this first-
rebalancing of some of those
love
the
it.
damage spells.
Okay.
And so then now we had to, there's a delicate balance of making the CC spells worthwhile, right?
I'm finishing working.
So
Turning someone to a sheep is
yeah,
really
this
worthwhile
was
in a
one of the
competitive
biggest challenges
shooter
for
game.
the balance team is that they've been. Oh,
Ranger, he's a pig,
you
shoot him
got it, you
twice.
got it. So I'll give you
Yeah.
a little bit of the specifics. Like for sleep, is that right now
Sleep.
it's a projectile spell, and then when you get hit with it. So the other thing I want to make clear is in the trailer. I know, dude, Lego Time Bomb. Dude,
He's an amazing
hit
guy,
it out
yeah.
of the park.
Yeah,
with
10
the
out of 10 trailer.
But we were working in parallel. There's a lot of stuff that's being changed too. So
one is
there are
always
some
good, like you said.
differences. So with the sleep spell right now is a projectile spell. When you get hit with it, is you don't instantly fall asleep. Is that you enter a stage called sleepy. So you have a little bit of time, and then you go into a very short duration sleep. If you get hit, you come out of sleep, right? The polymorph is you could change into a random
called Stream Bubble
different
from
animal.
League.
And
Dude,
if,
what?
you
Yeah,
know,
Two Peg
the
did not
wizard
play any
misses the
Final
polymorph,
Fantasy
then he
games.
actually
I mean, anybody
polymorphs
knows
himself.
what that
So
means.
stuff like
Really?
this is there's
Not
different
everybody.
knobs. We know that it's coming out. It's supposed to be a little bit.
I'll
We
just say
wanted
on
to
that
have
page.
that
That's
kind
awesome.
of
Oh, I didn't mean to post
You
Yes,
attractiveness.
didn't play like
But
any
it's-
RPG games.
It was a big task for the balance team. That's what I want.
Okay.
to say.
Dungeons and Dragons and
All right. So
Zelda
there's a little
and
bit of
shit
risk
when I
to
was a
doing
kid.
like polymorph stuff.
Yeah.
And then as a projectile, you mean that it's the sleep spell isn't going to be hit scan. It's not
Yeah,
just
it's
like
not
if you
scan,
click on him, it
yeah.
hits. Okay. So there's a little bit of like skill needed, I suppose, is the best way to put it. If somebody does get slept, so the one concern I think that people will have with the idea around sleep is if the sleep hits, and someone is slowed and eventually stopped
Three
as a result of it,
explosions,
and they
yeah.
have, you're in a party with good coordination, you can kind of like alpha strike somebody, and it ends up being almost like a free headshot or two on somebody
And with
inside
how
of
powerful
a
headshots
handful
are,
of frames, and then they just kind of blink out of existence.
you target the cleric or the druid.
I
they're
don't think
dead.
it would be crazy to think of like, a couple of guys with windlasses
Windlass,
just
yeah.
basically waiting for the sleep to hit so that they can
Or
like clap somebody.
3 wizards and
So,
squire trolling people.
There
with
might
sleep
end up
spells.
being some balanced stuff there. I'm just
Yeah,
We
putting it
are
out there for
very,
what it
very
is.
much aware of that.
you better
So,
be. You've never been in the past.
yeah. So the balance team is on very high alert, like coming out, especially this time. There's a huge amount of new skills perks, and then they're reworking a lot of the older ones too. So
Okay.
Reworking a lot of the
all
older
right.
ones.
So moving on to Rogue then, kind of like the same kind of thing.
so before
Rogue,
we move
wait,
on
wait.
to Rogue, then
sure.
because I mentioned that there is at least for the wizard and the cleric, is Lego was kind enough to make us a little thing to give you a guide. Can we just show that really quick?
Oh my God, yes.
Like a
Yeah,
little-
give me
little
Get a
give me
screenshot.
one
video
second.
Sorry, I'm amateur about the OBS, so we
we're
might be muted. So we're gonna come back soon. Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just deafen this, and then I'm gonna like play the feed on my
Okay.
end, and then
yeah,
I'll.
thank
I'll
you so
come
much,
back.
and I'm just gonna scene change right
Okay, cool.
now.
Oh no, it's okay.
Oh, finally.
Oh my God, screenshot. What am I looking at?
Oh.
Wait, I can't read all of it. Oh my. Confession, vow of silence, excommunication,
Screenshot right there.
barefoot pilgrimage. What is happening? Heretics brand. What?
Okay.
By the way,
pulling that
your
up on
body's
screen.
covering the other
I'm editing
spell
it
on
and I'm
the
pulling it up.
bottom right
Yeah, I'm pulling
corner,
it up.
Captain. Just so you know.
So
We got.
are we back? Yeah. So that's
yeah.
No, I mean it's okay.
That's
we
the
can see
kind
it
of
later.
the
but just
breakdown
so,
for our new
no big
wizard
deal
and
to me.
cleric.
I know we're gonna watch it again
As you
later.
know, as you said, we also, we're gonna go talk about the rogue.
We're looking at
we-
wizard first.
We did some of the rogue stuff.
Nice, good
There's
job.
some ranger stuff, and then there's also just a general balance pass for the
Hell
other
yeah, dog.
classes.
Okay. Yeah, that was really quick. So somebody grab a
Little
clip of
better.
that.
Yeah, there you go.
That was moving fast.
Polymorph,
All right, yeah,
fly,
there's somebody
sleep,
got a clip of it.
teleport.
We'll-
There you
we'll
go,
put it
Josh.
up,
Those are your new spells,
later
Josh. Look at
afterwards,
that.
too, so.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn, bro.
Glass cannon.
Okay. On to rogue stuff.
Look
So
over the
rogue is
first
getting
minute.
wall climb and play dead.
Yes.
Right on top of some of the other like deception stuff that they already have kind of going on.
Oh my goodness.
Banishing touch.
barefoot
Heretic
pilgrimage?
Same kind of question,
Pain
right? Like-
offering.
What is that?
As
Blood
as
ties,
stuff moves forward,
withering
the idea
ward,
being that
divine
rogue becomes
grace,
even more evasive than they already have been
Blessed
previously.
fair.
Is
Veil
there,
of judgment.
because of this added mobility with
Oh
like
my
wall climb and like the ability for them to play
Dead.
play dead as like further
New
options,
skills.
is there
This
going
is
to be
gonna
an
be a
adjustment
skill.
to how hide works?
Excommunication.
So there's
Excommunication.
silence.
bro.
There's
Look at
gonna,
that
so I'll
word.
just come out with it. Hyde's gonna
Aura
get
of
a huge nerf at the start
Okay.
of season 10. Okay.
Rogue's
So
gonna
I
get
think
huge nerf.
Okay.
you know,
Lock in.
yeah. So the
Nice.
reason the rogue is getting these kind of two big ones also is that they were originally supposed to come out at season 9. It's just that we just ran out of steam towards the end, and then they were already in the
Oh, well,
works.
that's
so we're
okay.
like, hey, okay, let's get it ready for season 10.
Oh, they were supposed to
right? So
come out.
That's the history behind that.
They literally just
Well,
said,
good job.
we were
They-
going to do it,
they
but
didn't need
So we're
it.
going to
we
see some
stopped
pretty major
caring.
changes to hide. Do you not want to
Yes.
elaborate, or do you want us to find out like when the patch hits?
There's gonna
Come on,
be
give us
probably a
something.
lot of gripes from the rogue community.
Give us something.
Because of that. But at the same time, for us is that we did think that, especially that landmine, we want to
Wait, they're not giving us shit.
make that,
Spit it out!
a little bit less prevalent, I guess, right? So
What does that mean?
it's
You're
kind
not
of
getting rid of hide.
it's not a
What-
very elegant solution right now, but yeah, hide is.
They just
Hide
don't want to
is
say
no
they don't
longer
want to
gonna be like,
overkill
oh,
the
this
freaking
is
rogue.
the absolute necessary skill. That's what we're hoping to go for.
What does that mean?
Which they just did.
We are introducing Play Dead. Is kind
Okay.
of
I like Play Dead. I like the idea of it. But
role,
what do you
but,
mean?
To the ground.
We have ideas. We're throwing it out there right
your
now
mic cut out.
because, yeah, there's gonna be.
Oh, there you go.
It'll come out, and we're still looking to do more polishing.
Okay. I don't. I have no skin in this game because I don't hardly ever play Rogue. I haven't for a very long time. So I'm gonna have to just leave it up to like Repose or
Shit, it's gonna be so hard to
Party
bounce,
Chip
bro.
when he's
Well,
playing Warlock all the time.
On the other side is that because we know that this is
The maps
you know,
are going to be
kinda
bigger because
doing this
of,
kind
of
being
Rogue
nerfed
now,
to
right?
Is
Vertically.
we are doing a rework of the other skills, and so hopefully it's
For
like a
Rogue
vehicle
or for
it's
other
like, oh,
classes?
okay, we're taking away hide, but here's some other, some of the other
Okay. A
perks
tumble
and
needs a
skills
buff.
that
Rogue.
are not used.
They're
They're taking
using
away
Tumble.
hide?
Kind of build that up.
They're not taking it away.
Especially
They're making
They're
it
taking
a
away
lot.
hide.
skills that were introduced for
Wait, they're taking away hide?
the new perks, especially for at season 9.
No, he
we
said
saw
they're taking
very
away
low
hide.
engagement, so we know that okay, they're gonna get a big boost.
Okay. Yeah, it's I think a lot of this a lot of this reads like there's going to be some pretty big shifts in
Yes.
how the game is getting
Rogue
played by
plays, yeah.
at least 3 of the classes
Rogue
in the
and-
game. So I
Rogue
think it's just
and
going to
Wizard so
be one
far.
of those things where people are going to have to try it out and I guess see what they think.
Sounds like Rogue and Wizard are getting
Um,
their identity
Okay.
back. Other than being bullshit.
Let's see. What
I
is
hope they
all right,
eventually do take
what is
away
the
hide.
target for your hit to kill count right now? Is it and for that metric, because you guys talked a lot about hits to kill rather than time
so
to kill was
stupid.
one
The
of
fact that
SDF's
they changed
primary
that is so
things. Or
stupid.
do you guys feel like your hit to kill count is where you want it, or do you feel like it still needs adjusting?
Time to kill.
15.
Time to kill. He's saying time to
sure.
kill. Yeah, no one's using hit to
Okay,
kill.
so
like a
this one,
fucking
yeah,
retard.
Paul
Oh, yeah.
prepared. So he says that the main goal is always to make it players easier to learn about items. Wait.
Oh, no,
hit to
no.
kill.
No, 15,
Okay, here. Yeah. So okay.
17?
So yeah.
Does he have a
Verbatim from
S26
Paul was,
Ultra?
our goal has too many different class compositions and item combinations right now to define a specific hit to kill. So this is coming
So
directly
there's
from
no
the balancing,
specification.
right?
That's fine.
So he doesn't want. It's just kind of a
Roughly.
more general guide. You don't
Yeah.
want TTK
1-2
to be too
seconds.
short, but
Maybe a second.
it
2
should still
seconds
be
on.
So the
possible
guy in the
to
helmet is
have
pretty much the
a
solo
short
balancer of the
TTK,
entire
so we're
game.
going back to TTK. This is
They're going back to
balancing.
TTK.
But we want that short TTK to be through skill expression rather than item So that's what their vision, their goal, what's driving them, and they know that they still have to improve on that.
Okay.
Just the fact
I think
that he
that's
even
fair.
tried to say hit time to kill.
All right, so I guess kind of switching gears a little bit. You have 2 new, I guess,
that's what you're
minor
talking about,
artifacts
TTK. I'm like, bro, you talking
that
about
were
that?
Two
community
new
created
oh.
that were rumored to be coming into this patch. Is
shield
that happening still?
in the cloak.
And there's a surprise. So
Okay. Well, we know about the Grimvale cloak, right?
Yes.
And then
Oh,
wow, they're
there's
giving us a
the
surprise.
tier of Himthers. So
Yes.
the Grimvale cloak was one that when the wearer's HP dropped below a certain threshold, it gave them invisibility and
Invis.
movement speed on an internal cooldown.
yes, that's,
And that's going to
wizard
be coming
invis.
in. Okay.
Pardon?
And then there's a transparent Pavis.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not the Pavis. It's a heater shield, right?
Oh, you're making it a
Yeah.
heater.
It's just
Okay.
okay.
The original design was for a Pavis, so that you could
Yeah.
see through it when you block.
So there's gonna be
Okay.
also,
Oh.
actual artifacts too. So
Artifacts.
Oh, and you're
multiple.
adding more artifacts. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you had the Bardish in the trailer with that wing motif on it. It looked like it was like a wind attack or something.
yes,
And what else? Give
Okay,
us
there's
another
more
artifact.
than that.
Give us
there's more than that. Yeah,
and
Okay.
more.
All right.
I
all right.
guess we'll leave a little mystery, right?
Ah,
So
dog.
there's more.
I knew it.
Yeah,
A
let's
little bits
go.
of more for both. So
It's gotta be for
That's
the
cool.
trees. It's gotta
Okay.
be.
Season 9. In season 9, you doubled the artifact drop rates in HR, right? I think midway through there was
So
like an increase to
so we
artifact
did it
drop
at the
rate.
very start of the season.
At the start, that's
Okay, so I'll give you a little history. It was at the end of season
Yes,
8.
this
we
one
did
peg
the
wasn't
event,
part of it.
Right, the first
Right.
season.
Yeah, and
the
it was
end of
boosted.
And then during that event, we doubled the rate, right? And then
Okay.
it felt good. So then Paul was like, "Hey, when we start season 9, why don't we
reel it
just
back
go
a
with
little bit.
that rate from the end of season
Like they nerfed it a tiny
season
bit.
8 event?" So that's what we did for season 9. And then at the end of this season,
They doubled
for
it.
They never
our end of
messaged the
event,
nerf
season
posted.
event, we doubled it again. So right now it's
Oh.
like it should be, there should
So
be
it's like super
artifacts, a lot of artifacts. But going
Okay.
back to
Why did they
season 10,
pull
we're
like
not,
2 artifacts
right
last
now
night?
we feel that's a little too much. So we're gonna go back
Yeah.
to the baseline is the season
is
9.
doubled.
What you
Yeah.
what
At the beginning
you
of the
felt.
season, you mean? You're going back to what it was at the beginning of the season.
beginning of season 9,
Yeah.
or
Okay,
the end of event season 8, right? It's the same.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Which I agree. It's a really.
I don't think it
healthy-
felt bad. I don't know. Maybe chat. You guys could probably chime in on this one a little bit more than I could.
No, I really like
I
the
got
drop
I
rate,
got a
100%.
I got a pull out of a treasure pile and thought I was God, but it's all right. Like the early season 9 stuff was fine.
Well,
Yeah,
not
so I
really
mean,
season 9,
it's
all season
continually
9.
been creeping up. Like from season 7, it went up to, at season 8.
Yeah.
Season 8, and this, it went up to at season 9. And I feel like we're at a good place, So
what do you think
do
this
like
season's drop
how the
rate
accessibility and
for
the drop rates
artifact?
of-
yeah, so Paul's
The
interested.
artifacts.
Yeah. How's the community feel about the artifact drop
I
rates?
don't
end
think
of
I
season.
pulled
Oh, at the
more
end of
than
season.
3. I think I
I
pulled
I
3
think
at the
they
beginning.
need to.
Yeah, how did
I
it feel
didn't
like
get a
it's like
single
double, boys? Was it
pull
like-
from.
Was it like
the
too
pull.
much, or did it feel like was it?
I
Like too
didn't
much?
pull any.
I pulled 3 at the beginning of season, and then I
From the
never
gold
cared
piles.
to pull another.
Yeah, I
It was
didn't
too
pull any
strong.
either.
Drop rate was good.
Yeah, right now
Too much for sure.
it
Pulled
should be.
4 at
too much.
end. Wow.
I've
As I
seen
checked the
2
chat,
elfin
everyone
bows
said
from the
good,
Wyvern,
strong,
that's it.
bad, good, strong.
I've seen like
bad.
110 kills.
Yeah.
It
120
means
kills.
well
I mean, the drop
balanced,
rate
that's
on
what-
the,
Yeah,
on the
that's
Wyvern
exactly
is
it.
good, but
So the
not
other
from
thing
the
is
gold
that
piles.
I think we've also now we're trying to
Everyone hoards for
establish
Arena.
that hey, we have this kind of routine, right? So that's the other big change starting from season 8 was like, hey, we're trying to do these kind of shorter seasons right now at 3-month intervals, and then we want to have those kind of routines. Like at the start of the season, we have the SSF event, and at the end, at the bookmark is have these kind of like the super loot kind of event, right? So
Sure.
we're trying to keep that
Okay.
in mind also.
One of the really popular questions that I got a lot
Stigmata?
of messages about this one was
What?
quests at the start. Like you're in solo self-found first week,
Blessed Fair.
first 2 weeks, whatever.
Blessed Fair, they're bringing
The
bread
quests seem like they burn out pretty fast
for
with
healing.
the time gates, and people start feeling like they're kind of
Oh,
choked
yeah,
off
time
on like
gates.
they're collecting
Yes.
resources, but there's
Hell
not a whole
yeah.
lot to craft, right? Is that still like the same method with like how your quests are being time gated, or are you looking at like opening that up a little bit more?
So
So we
curious what
did
the
do
glass
some
cannon
adjustments.
is.
We learned from
Can't wait
season
either.
9. We weren't able to
Can't
go deep into
wait.
that. So all
Wizzy
those
boy, Wizzy boy.
criticisms we think are valid, right? It's just that hey, right now we could have put in, working on all the other stuff. Is so at the start
At
of season
least
10, it should be a
allow us
little bit more,
craft
smoother.
in the beginning of the
like
season.
opening up
Better give me a
different
drink.
quest lines. I
Right
know
back.
like one of the big criticisms for season 9 was like, hey, the tailor opened up way too late, right? So it's like if you're
Yeah.
a class that
Why
needs a
have
clock,
solo self-found if you can't
like,
craft
oh,
gear?
stuck
Why
behind
have
the
solo
line,
self-found if you can't craft gear?
So we did some
That's
of those
all.
adjustments. It's still gated.
That's right.
Because we do see like
Maybe the first week, no crafts, but after the
you know,
first week, unlock everything.
trying
I
to
think
run
For
this out
by
people
the
that
first week,
want
they
to
should have every craft.
re-roll their arena kits,
engaging
that's the only
longer
thing.
through that, right?
Yeah.
I know. Hey,
I understand the
so
point of quest,
again,
but
we're gonna learn.
I don't
Season
know.
10 is a step up. It's not gonna be a huge improvement.
It's gonna be a step up.
Once
though.
we get a little bit more,
I didn't like season 9, but we'll see.
Space, we're gonna improve it again.
The
for
quests.
season
I didn't like
11.
season 9 quests. Let me
So the
just-
quest is
Regarding crafts
constantly-
too,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of requests for like a surgical kit craft and like a bandage craft.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
that'd be
you
incredible.
know,
especially when it comes to like green and blue bandages and green and blue surge kits.
계획이냐?
Carrying.
That would be
why,
incredible.
why not?
Yeah, I'm
Why
surprised
not?
they haven't done that.
So,
Yeah, I mean, we have crafts.
So
we have
maybe
crafts for like
eventually.
every other consumable, but those.
I think
You know,
it's a
we
fun
can,
idea.
we've been
Well,
able to make potions.
why haven't they
forever,
thought about
but we
it?
can't.
What?
We can't. No one
Yeah.
can craft a bandage.
well, so you heard it. He thinks it's a fun idea. Paul's like, okay, why not? So
That's not
okay.
a good
Yeah.
answer. Jesus Christ.
Okay, shifting to like season 9 hotfix stuff.
Okay.
So you guys changed High Roller around to
Yes.
needing like an entry fee that was a lot higher than what it had been before, and then obviously
Yes.
like a gear score requirement on equipped gear. How do you guys feel like that has worked? Do you feel like it's worked out well? Do you feel like mid-tier
Why is
players
he
are getting
talking
priced
about
out?
that
Is
when
it
he could be just
working the way
talking
that you
about the
wanted
new
to?
content? We don't care
Oh
about
yes.
that.
So I think for us, we think it worked out for the most part. I think one of the things that we were talking about, Paul and I specifically talking about, is like giving the modes, each mode, a specific identity, right? And so like High Roller or originally with STF and I was like, we wanted it to be like real high rollers,
The
right?
tough, yeah.
But it was kind of meshing into like, oh, there's very few different.
Now we can achieve adventure ranks on everything. I wouldn't mind HR being the
game.
ultimate
Like with the
hard
Gambler's
game mode.
token was, okay, now we have that.
Gambler's
incentive to
token
do
should
that,
stack.
But at
Right.
the same
Should
time, we were
stack.
Bring
also
in the
motivated because
hidden map
in High Rollers,
and
the
Swarm.
risk reward factor we didn't think was balanced correctly. We wanted. There was a lot of rats
That
in
would make
Korea.
it
They
fun.
call them crows.
Lot of rats, yeah.
that go in with very little to lose, and so that was kind of like, oh, we give it it's specific identity, and we could also battle that issue. So that that's our motivation behind it. We think that it's actually worked out the way that we wanted to work out, and giving the different.
It's a lot
modes,
better. They should
specific
stack
identities. So
the
PvE,
Gambler's token. That's my only complaint right
normal
now.
now has that kind of progression that we wanted as the onboarding, and then High
Commons,
Rollers
greens,
is like,
blues,
hey,
purple.
yeah, I'm really into the super high adrenaline, rush, and arenas is its arenas.
It's its own
and,
beast.
The Squire Royale is its own kind of ecosphere.
I love
right?
Squire Royale so much.
So do you feel like HR is performing closer to the way that you want it now?
Yes.
With how you've adjusted it? Okay.
Yes, and we actually again with the higher the entrance barriers, we did see that dip originally, but then it he'll recover very very quickly. So we're happy about that. So we're
HR.
seeing
I like
really it's like really
I won't play HR
balanced,
trios ever, but I like HR.
distribution across
Duos,
the
yeah.
different modes now, and so.
Okay. Just like you mean like on a macro level.
Yeah, on a macro level. And so that's
Okay.
what we wanted to do, It's like, hey, have these spaces.
I might play
where
trio HR
You
with
have that choice to kind of figure out like, oh, okay, this is the level I'm comfortable at, or this is what, I want to play at. And give people those kind of sandboxes or playgrounds, I guess.
And for
All right, let's move on.
In
We
terms
want
of
the
game
new
modes,
Yeah,
how do you guys
seriously, let's
feel
move on.
that Squire Royale is working out?
Okay, I want to hear about Squire Royale. I do.
So in
cares about
terms
High
of
Roller?
player engagement
Unless it's not
and
new
like,
content.
just like
Okay, yeah.
fun, for us too is like, we really enjoy that.
Squire
mode.
Royale revived the
So
game,
it
like
was
literally.
kind of a internal passion project too.
So
right? It's
what are
like
we gonna do with it?
Yeah,
We're gonna expand
We're
upon
very
it.
satisfied with it. It's having good engagement. So it kind of has its own, type audience too. So
Yeah,
which
I
was
think so.
interesting. Yeah, but yeah, we're really happy with it.
That's all you have to say about the
Okay.
game mode that revived your
follow-up
game.
question for the
Crazy.
HR mode. Will it be the same type of builds when the next season begins in a day or whatever? Will it still be the 500 gold coin and the
Oh, okay.
gear
Yeah.
score
Oh, okay.
requirement?
Oh, so that's an excellent point. Is that during SSF event, the first 2 weeks of the season, because there's no marketplace, we realized that hey, the minimum gear score for high rollers is a little bit
Unrealistic.
tough. Is that
That's
during
smart
that
of them.
first 2 weeks when there
I'm
is
glad they
no
thought ahead.
market, we actually we're gonna loosen the
I'm glad they
the
thought ahead.
minimum gear
That's
score
smart.
requirement. And then once the
Okay.
market opens, it's gonna revert back to
I
what
like
it is
that.
right now. So I think it's like right now it's like 얼마죠? 그
140.
지금
지금 280.
So right now it's 280, right? On the ride.
Which it now is like 470 or
and
something.
It's gonna be 140 half during the
140.
SSL
Oh, 280,
because,
140. Okay.
We realize, hey, you
140
have to
ain't hard. That's like
manually accrue
one
those-
blue-handed weapon
those,
and a couple
pieces.
greens. So.
Will it still be a 500 gold buy-in?
Yes, it's still a 500 gold buy-in.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Gambler tokens are
A little
going
expensive
nuts.
on the way in, lads. Save your
Yes.
coins. I
I'm
guess.
so excited.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So, I guess content balance stuff. So Inferno got revamped in season 9, and you made it like a 5x5.
Yes.
And now you're adding Magma Wyvern to the
That's
game.
to the fire deep.
How are
Yeah,
you?
5x5.
How are you? One of the criticisms that people have about how HR is versus, like, say, running Squire Royale, for instance, is the loot reward in HR seems like it's a little bit lackluster comparatively. When you have even a small chance to, like, say, get an artifact, you have a pretty good chance of getting like legendary items if you make it to the 3rd floor and all that. So how are you looking at tuning like boss loot?
I think boss loot should be
more
buffed.
worth
I think they
the
need
risk,
to
I guess,
loosen
if you
up
wanna
the
put it that
unique
way.
Like I think
Well,
boost. I think bosses should drop
First of
special
all,
boss
the-
items
if-
that are
if you're
used for
looking specifically at
craftables
artifacts, High Roller does
that are really
have,
sought after.
a
Don't
little
make
bit
the better
bonus over
loot. Make the
SR.
loot they already dropped better.
Also on SR, it's like there's only one party that's gonna come
Yeah,
out
Squire.
with it, right?
Yeah, but
So,
you're not talking about
right.
the expressmen
yeah.
though. Like everyone
I
gets
think,
a part of
those
the
are the things that we
expressmen.
put into we factored in is like, hey,
That's two in full inventory is
you're
bare
not
minimum.
always expected to win and
You don't have to win. That's not
come
the
out
issue.
with the best items every time you
The
go
issue is
into,
that you will get better gear in
the-
Squire than if you go HR.
Inferno or the lower depths, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, overall for us, we saw really good engagement with the revamped Inferno. So I don't know. Yeah, to us, we're
like the old one
pretty
more, but
satisfied. I mean,
that's just a
again,
taste.
we could always keep on continuing. We're planning to tweak the loot a little bit more, but yeah, we're into a area now that we feel like we're now it's just a matter of doing little tweaks, right? So
Do you feel like the 5x5 map size works out better for like map flow versus?
What about the ruins
Yes.
10x10 or
Yeah,
7x7? I think it's 7x7.
yes. So
I love it.
Okay.
It's just like for us it's a good balance in terms of the flow and also in terms of us generating the modules and setting that up. So Fire Deep, the revamped Fire Deep is also going to be 5x5, right? So that's kind of what we're used to and what we're balancing around, right? So
you're adding a lot of new modules for Fire Deep then.
yeah, our level guy had a lot of sleepless nights working on that. So
how many? What's the pool size of modules now for Fire Deep? Then,
Poor guy.
in this
No,
case?
so Fire Deep
I'm-
is because there was so much added. We basically made exactly enough.
Just
You made
enough,
25.
yeah, so it's
Are they being
25,
shuffled,
yeah.
or is it going to be a fixed map?
They're gonna be shuffled though.
Shuffled? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, I think you already answered this. There's going to be 2 weeks solo self found
Yes.
this time around. Okay.
Yes.
And are you looking at making that like a permanent fixture? I guess moving
I think,
forward, because we've kind of
why-
had that for the last few seasons.
Yeah, the feedback's been good. It's good to kind of, like I said, we're trying to at least now when Paul and I had that. Hey, now you guys, watch over Dark and Darker from SEO. It was like, okay, our philosophy when we're going in is like, hey, let's try to make things more stable, more predictable. That was our kind of key word, right? And give people so they could kind of have a plan. And so that's the thing. It's like, so that's why we're going with these kind of 3-month seasons.
Who is this dude
at least
talking
for a
right now?
while, and then have like that event in the beginning, event and at the end.
He's going
right?
on and
then,
on.
We'll have like a mid-season kind of a little.
Okay,
kind
one
of,
page. Your time to
mid-season
interrupt them. Get it
feature
moving.
dropper,
He says a
improvement
lot
on
without
the stuff
speaking.
that we did. at the start, right? So
Shut
I
it
think
down.
this season we did the ping system refresh, right? So
The ping system was cool. I enjoy it.
which was
Yeah,
offered
and
at
I
the
like
beginning,
the way
stuff
that
like
you guys
He
revamped ping
speaks a
system.
lot,
I think
but
was
doesn't say
I thought it was
shit.
incredible.
nice,
Whatever
like
the
with the
fuck
color
he's
Going
saying
from
is-
nothing to what we
markers and
got
stuff.
was incredible.
Yeah, so
it
it's
good.
we could get out there with version
spend 5 minutes talking about it.
0.1, and then hey, hopefully we could offer another thing that's improves on that,
He's going
or
to spend 10 minutes talking about it.
gives a new variation on the current toys.
Regarding ruins,
Toys.
there's a lot of modules that kind of end up being like little rest stops. There's a lot of empty modules. Are you guys looking
There are a
to
few.
like add stuff to those modules that end up kind of being like open space?
So that was done on purpose. So first of all, okay, so it's only on the 7x7 ones, right?
HR.
So like
Right.
Squire Royale uses the old
Excluding, yeah.
random 5x5s, right? On the 7x7. So the motivation when we did that originally was because we wanted to make it so it's a little bit more friendly for people that are starting to learn the game, right?
Room
Where
set
it's
a
like
perfect place
a
to
kind of
land, mind
tight
you.
5x5. There's certain things that we have to always
Who
kind of keep
cares?
in mind is that we want to have a
If you wanted to
optimal
make it
amount
more
of
noob
players
friendly,
per session on the servers
have like a
to
permanent
make it
campfire or
work
something
for
where you
us
can
to,
sit down. Give these things something
business-wise,
unique
running
that
the
helps the new
servers.
player.
That's also a reason that
Like
you
a
know, the
permanent
continu- a big
campground in one of
motivation
them
between
where you can legitimately
behind the
sit at
continuous,
any time and it acts like a
matchmaking
campfire.
too is that hey,
Maybe
you know,
make another one. I
we
don't know.
it's
Just
like running an
give
empty
it some
server
unique
costs
aspect
just
that
the
helps, not
exact
just a
same amount
open
as running
area.
a full server for us, right?
They're so
And
boring.
so, but doing that on a 5x5,
I've been
on a,
over talking
full
this
loop
guy for the last 5
game
minutes, and I
for
don't think he said
beginners
one
was-
thing yet.
it is kind of the entrance barrier is too high. So that's why we went to
Right.
7
You've already said
by
this
7.
twice.
The problem there is
Teddy?
technically it's very performance and resource heavy.
It
right?
is. It
And
very
so if
much
we
is.
added monsters there and all additional stuff,
Yeah.
like
Permanent
I
campfire.
know even right now we're struggling with this
Permanent
and we're working
campfire.
on it, and we have
Add an expressman to
another
one of
new
them.
expert that's looking directly at this, is trying to bring back performance, right? But
Yo,
yeah, the
Yeah,
That's
7 by
another
7
big
we
one
even
for
asked the
people.
motherfuckers
Is
about,
it's felt like
giving a
performance
bonus
has
for
steadily
Squire
been
Royale,
like kind of
killing people.
declining as things
Star
have been
Royale is
added.
really bad. with
damage
that.
Yes,
boost or
it-
whatever.
That's true.
Plus
Are you
one off
planning on
every time you get
looking at
killed.
that?
True. So, So-
Performance has been declining. Yeah, it
7
sure
by
has.
7 ruins is only possible because we have those rest stops. Otherwise, it's then expect even bigger chug fest, right? So,
Gotcha.
and,
Okay.
but we are happy with the
I gotta
7
go
by
to my happy
7
place.
because as the gateway for
I gotta
new
go to my
players
happy
coming
place.
in to learn it is that we think that's like a good balance point. Whereas like 5 by 5 was just a little bit too sweaty,
Wasn't the
like,
cleric.
even for me.
You know it.
Okay.
Dude, this is what I'm
We're actually
talking
doing pretty good on
about.
time. I'm
Like, this
getting down
guy's
toward the
making it
bottom of this,
boring
so,
yeah.
now.
We
Like,
got 15
stupid
minutes
questions,
or so left.
man. Let's talk
Okay.
about the new
Divine
content, man.
Echo.
Like,
That's
don't
gotta
worry,
be,
boys. I
like,
see the stuff that you're
double
asking.
healing
It's
or
in
something.
here, I swear.
Or if you heal
okay,
the same
so,
target twice, something. That'd be so cool.
Another big one
We
for
need
a
a fifth
lot
perk
of
slot
people
for every
is
character.
Secure Boot TPM 2.0
Oh, this
HV.
spell
Scum.
Unholy? Unholy?
It's a spell.
Was
reflection,
there?
right?
This one's for you,
I
Unholy.
guess a direct question is best I can put this. Was there a measurable drop in cheating from implementing it that you can see? And for like a
justify
lot
it.
of the players that have older PCs that don't have TPM modules on their motherboard and don't want to spend $90 to go get one from Amazon, do you figure that the reduction in cheating, if there was one, is worth locking those people out?
So I can ask Paul directly about this because his background is actually as a security expert, before he came here. But 그래서 그
Oh,
TPM
damn.
이런 거 이제 우리가 추가했잖아요. 그 실제로 이제 그 해킹 이런 거가 치터들이
네.
그
그거 이제
효과
업데이트 했었는데 한번.
okay. Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yes and
Wait,
no
so,
questions, a lot of
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah. Let's see the script.
어디 있죠? Okay, yeah. Script as well.
There's 4 sections.
So yeah, he actually.
I'm
So
gonna
I
mute
think the
the
other
stream
reason
and
it's
talk
going
about
really
10
quick
minutes
is
about
that you,
Panera Bread and
were
see if
able
we
to
moved
send
on
us,
to the
Yeah,
next.
I sent you a huge list. I added to that
Yeah,
since
we
I sent
got
it to
to
you.
the-
But
oh
yeah,
my
I sent you a
God.
huge list. Yeah.
But so Paul, yeah. So he's saying there was a actual the positive, the original feedback was
Just say
that
yes. Just
so
say yes.
In China, you know, we have a lot. There's actually like these companies that build hacks and
yes, there's been a change, one peg.
And stuff. And
Yes.
when this first went out, you know, our context there is like a lot of them just stopped.
Well, you see,
selling
it
a
started
product
when I was 7.
or
I had a
Yeah, dude,
passion
so-
for
that
making sure
had an
hackers
impact
couldn't
there.
get into a
When it
video
first came
game.
out, too, is
And when
that,
I
you
went
know,
to my
we
papa, my
internally, our
papa
metrics,
said,
we were
son,
showing a significant
I lost
jump.
my job today at
problem is, of
the
course,
hacking
it's
game
not,
factory. And
you know,
I looked up
everyone
at my
adapts,
papa
right?
and said, why, papa?
So
and papa looked down
big
upon me
change
because I
we're
was a
seeing
little
is
boy at the
that
time,
there
7 years
is a
old.
difference
And
in
he
the
said,
type of hacks
because
now
someone
is
hacked
there's
my video game.
you know,
And
a lot
there,
of
I
them
swore
have
an oath.
started moving
That
on to
oath was
this
to
thing
uphold
called
any
QNA
kind of
hacks,
game
yeah,
mandation
which
of
is
irregular activities
now
such as
much,
cheating, hacking, or
much
exploiting
more difficult
bugs.
for us
And
to,
by golly,
you know,
by gosh, I sure did it, one
combat
peg.
and
What was the
detect.
question again?
The other thing is like even with the current hacks is like one of the things we started noticing recently was the frequency of like older exploits are still you know, they're being discovered a little bit faster.
Cotton Lily,
And so
the thing that was for you is yes, they're changing TMP
hey,
or
you know, now
something.
The hackers are using, you know, AI to
Hackers are using AI.
analyze and find exploits faster, right? So again, it's this never-ending kind of cat and mouse chase, right?
Oh,
When you
damn.
talk about supporting the older systems is like, so I think the benchmark, you know, for us as a
What is he talking about?
it's not, you know, as a multiplayer game where people have, you know,
As a
high stakes
multiplayer
involved,
game
is
where
that
you have a
trying
lot
to,
at stake,
ensure a minimum level of integrity is a, you know, a high priority for us, right? We do want to have more people play, you know. So the way we look at it is, we kind of trying to follow the other benchmarks of the most popular.
This is exactly what
competitive
happened when
online
he did
games.
this last one. He
And
just
so
fall
our
asleep,
benchmark is like
just dumb
Riot,
questions.
like Valorant, and
It's
League
like,
of
what the
Legends, right?
heck,
So
man?
unfortunately,
There's literally
you know,
no excitement right
we
now.
feel
Where's
like
the
that's the standard,
excitement?
and we're just following that standard.
The
And,
only
you know, but there's still
the only excitement
so
I've
many people
gotten was when
worldwide
we
that
were
could
watching
play
the
League,
spells,
right?
the new
So,
spells and perks.
We don't have like, yeah.
That's it.
For us, is right now.
Now it's like, what the hell are we talking about now?
Battling the hackers is still higher priority than, you know, widening the
It's like
pool.
you're having a
Especially
stroke
right
over
now
there,
with
Captain.
our performance too, right? It's so heavy that even if we widen it,
Saying
it's like,
no,
oh, did you
God
actually
fucking
have,
damn it, you two.
you know, satisfying experience on the lower end machines too.
Okay. So, I mean, just to kind of reiterate it, though, you feel as though the
they're
reduction
done.
in cheating has been worth
Oh,
the
they're
unfortunate
reiterating.
reality
Oh
that
my
some people
god.
just aren't going to be able to play the game.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's it. See? Oh my gosh. A 15
Uh,
minute just for a yes or
let's
no
see,
question.
What do we have?
That's
did
it.
we get a yes or no? I don't know.
Is there
I have to give the justified.
is there
reason.
a path that you
Yeah,
guys
no, he
see
did. He
where
gave him a
you
yes.
would be able to allow
Basically, they're gonna
people with
all the old
older
people
hardware
that
to
have the old programs.
get a
Here's
little
the
bit
yes or
more
no.
access
And-
Here's
to
the
the
yes or
game?
no. He's re-asking the
They're not gonna be able to
question.
play
Like the
anymore.
lower
Oh my
ranks
god,
of
he's
Arena
re-asking
or
the
something along
question.
those lines?
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's
몇
re-asking
가지
it.
좀 그 시스템 개발이 좀 필요하기는 한데, 예, 그러니까 일단은 이제 그냥 이제 허용을 하게 되면 그 올더 하드를 이용해서 해킹을 하기 때문에, 예, 어느 정도 좀 기반 좀 개발이 좀 필요한 상황이에요.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
my
So
gosh, man, this guy.
there's room for additional development to try to support that. But if we just, again, that's extra cost for us that we have to start looking into. We, you know, so right now there's no intention
Get a new
to just
computer and
open
that's
up
it, guys.
to
Damn.
older hardware because that's the,
Sorry,
the-
Holly.
the-
Yeah,
that's gonna be the factor.
that's
of
extra
all the
cost for
cheating.
Yeah, I
us,
get it.
but
Yeah.
you guys gotta get a whole new
That makes
PC.
sense.
So
Let's see. How do you feel like the player population health is?
I
at the
have
moment?
a
Do you
brand
feel
new
like it's
computer.
doing well? Have you
Yeah, that
seen
makes sense.
like a
Like, I mean-
generalized uptick?
it makes no
with how
sense
things
because
have
if
been
you
the
could get a
last,
new fucking
several
PC, they would.
iterations?
They're not be using these
So,
older PCs and shit
you
like
know,
this.
let's be very realistic. Is that, you know, it's a far cry from the heydays, right?
Always the
But
cost gotta go to
for
the consumer
us
when you
is
profited
that,
all the money
hey,
you did last year.
we're looking at, you know, just trying to stabilize. Like I said, our keywords when we're running the last 2 seasons was, hey, stabilize, make it predictable, right? And so I think we're accomplishing a lot of the goals that we had internally. In terms of player population, we feel like we're seeing that too. Is that so a little background? Season 8 was, we saw because we're a seasonal game, is at the start of the season you have the peak and then
my God, we're
drop
still
off,
talking
right?
about the same thing.
Season 8 was the best drop off, the slowest drop off we've ever had, right? Comparative to the other seasons, right? And then season 9 is the first time where from season to season, the actual population went up, right? So we're like, oh,
Nice.
That's another improvement. And then in terms of the drop off, it's actually right behind season 8 in terms of the percentage. Again, there's you're starting with a lower nominal number, so maybe it's close, but all that taken into consideration for us, is that was a big win. The other thing we're taking into consideration is like we haven't been spending any actual paid marketing for like the last 3 seasons, right? And so this is all being done organically. I think we did maybe pay during we had a tournament, like a streamer tournament in season 7, and then had like a cash prize.
You had a streamer tournament that I casted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was like last year, right? So that was like and then at the start of season 8, we did a little. So the thing is,
Fucker in the suit can understand English good as hell, but he can't.
I love you guys.
Speak it.
Man, Josh, shut the fuck up.
to poor people, but another encouraging metric is that even without that spend, is that we're starting to see like organically new players.
How long do you think I can mute this stream for? And then I unmute it, and they're still talking about the same thing.
They're gonna be talking about the same thing.
Yeah, like, just look at him talk. I know what he's talking about. One bag's like,
You know what I love about this stream? I love how the guy in the back is writing his notes, and he's just writing shit down, and
it's a good idea, yeah.
I think it's like
I'm actually enjoying watching the guy in the back write his notes.
He's still talking about the same thing. Oh my god. I take it back, Josh. Talk as much as you want. I'm pretending he's grabbing my nipples.
Bro, I know I will. You ain't gonna silence me. I got my First Amendment rights,
shut
boy.
your fuck up. Shut your fuck up. Shut your ass up, fuck. I love you, Josh. Never change.
Making a bigger push, right? But right now, we're pretty happy.
So with that,
oh my god,
where do you guys feel like you are regarding like early access moving into like a 1.0?
That's a good question.
You feel like
that's a good question.
Do you have an internal roadmap?
Because we're 30 minutes talking about that.
Where 1.0 is, and how far do you feel like you're away from that, if you have one?
Yeah, 1.0 몇 %? Well, so personally, like
oh my god,
I would love to have 1.0 next year, right? Sometime next year.
Yeah.
I'm super envious of like our friends over at Pocket Pair, because they just released Power 1.0, right?
Yeah.
Dude, they did awesome job out there, right? And so it's just like, oh man, and they did it in like 2 years of early access, right? So we're like, dude, okay.
They also sold like 10 million units or something. So
they sold.
But I think
wow, throwing cloud.
To be honest, we are still missing a lot of core stuff that, like, when people think of a 1.0 release, some of the polish. So I think the big things for us would be like, we're still missing a kind of marquee social feature.
Public area.
We still don't have the training, like that kind of.
That would be incredible.
The progression. And then
I think
to play the game. We're also working on right now is the housing system, right? So I think these 3 things are
that was my next question.
Marks. And then, but at least 2 of these things are being actively worked on right now. And so again, fingers crossed is hopefully maybe next year.
Okay. And where are you in the social hub? Like, I guess progress.
So you remember there was like multiple technical issues, right? So,
Yeah.
but in the design side of it, now it's pretty much done. So we had a pretty contentious debate meeting yesterday.
Oh, Captain, see,
It's
look at
like
the
just
background. They
finalizing
have
some of
the
details and stuff.
Oh, the
but-
tavern. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah.
Okay. Any idea on a timeline when
Yeah,
you
the
figure that
tavern,
would get
yeah.
implemented?
You know how bad I
Do
am
you
with
know
timelines.
how
so-
one bag-
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fair. So it's soon TM, I guess.
Yeah, like the
Yes.
training.
Yes.
Okay. So we have like a handful of minutes left. So I have like lightning round
thank
kind of
God.
stuff.
Okay, here we go.
You
Lightning
can,
round,
you can
please.
respond as short or as long as you want, I
No,
guess.
not as long.
Is there
Wants to be the
like
best
a degenerate build for a class that you're glad is kind of phased out? That you're happy with the change that you had made?
Funny question. I like it.
Okay.
Please just say one class and get the fuck over with it.
Peter to. Well, let's see.
You
Oh,
know
so
what
I
I'm
left
happy
that
about?
question for Paul to answer because.
Okay.
25?
The 75 PDR
okay,
fighter with
sure.
second wind and adrenaline.
신현님 그거를
It's so hard to do that now with how much magic
what's
there is
that
in the
at?
game. Big fan. The Rangers. Now that I can play Barbarian.
Yeah,
It's,
definitely.
it should be,
forget where
it's
that
like way
went.
down the bottom, probably. Or I'm at the end.
Is it at the end?
Mm-hmm. Like the last 10 lines or so, probably somewhere around there. I like I said, I
No
had a
way
bunch
we're
of stuff. so I
searching
sent
for
it.
this
Gosh, man.
fucking answer.
Okay,
What
so,
the fuck is happening?
Okay, here it is. Yeah. So there's been various
So
exploits
amateur.
and
Really?
broken builds. One that comes to mind is an exploit that allowed players to fire bolts continuously. So back then, everyone in
crossbows.
Dungeon was just
Okay.
using crossbows like rifles. That's what he
Okay.
says.
Oh yeah, the hot
I agree
swapping
with that.
crossbow
That was
thing.
awful.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
awful.
yeah. Yeah, the mosquito build with the hand crossies playing rogue with poison. That was fun too. Repose made that one famous.
You want to know what's overkill?
Okay, is there a
Freaking
balance change the
pestilence,
community's
man.
been
Shut
begging
up.
for that you decided not to do?
Balance community에서 이거 꼭 해주세요. 근데 우리가
Balance
일부러
change
안
that they're
해요.
not going to do.
거의, answer.
어디죠?
That is my answer.
Okay, yeah, right. No, yeah. So he's saying, yeah. As Paul now, he's leading the balance team. He's like he's trying to take that feedback from the community.
Look at the guy in the background
He says,
going through
I
all the
always do my
paperwork
best
and
to
writing
listen
shit
closely
down.
to
Look at
what
that,
actual
Captain.
players want. So he wants,
So there's not a
he's
single
not
change.
trying to refuse
That's
that.
a great answer.
Yeah.
That's
Is
a
there,
great
is there a
answer.
class that you guys
Exactly.
consider as like overtuned or undertuned right now?
Good question.
So he says, okay.
Let's hear the
Wizard
answer.
Oh
and
my
cleric have
gosh,
gotten
man.
stronger. Rogue may be have a bit of a rough time early on.
Fair
So
enough.
this,
He's getting
upcoming
rebuilt.
season.
That's kind of par for the
Bard.
course for every season.
Say
though.
Bard.
Say
Say
Everybody
Bard.
tends to say Rogue
Say
is like really
Bard.
underperforming when
Say
they don't have gear,
Bard.
and then toward the end of the season they
Bard.
scale like crazy, and then they're three-shotting people.
Bard.
Yeah, so I think
But a lot of that was Hyde too, though.
Bard.
yeah. So there's gonna be a learning period with the new Hyde, or
Yeah,
So the
Hyde's
other
going,
thing
bro.
he's saying is like
Bard.
Sorcerer currently has the lowest win rate statistically.
Fucking
and then,
hate Sorcerer,
Really?
dude.
Yeah.
Bard.
You have to get more
What
on
about
that.
Bard? What about Bard?
Okay.
What about Bard?
and then
Bard-
I have like
yeah,
a section
Bard
at the
has
very
the
bottom that
lowest
was, like,
win rate
last
out
second
of all.
questions that people have been asking.
Okay.
So there's still
Nothing about Bard.
like some of this is bug stuff. So there's still an existing bug with spell wheels
That's the
where
most
like when you
spell
select a
wheels.
spell,
Yeah, something
sometimes the
unminimal.
spell
Yeah,
doesn't get
yeah.
selected and it selects the wrong one.
So,
Yeah.
That's
So, yeah. Okay.
yeah, you probably do the same.
That's right.
Yeah. So he's working. He's gonna
Working
be
diligent.
fixing.
He did fix the
revamping
inventory
new
Alt
season.
4 or Alt,
And then
Alt
he's
tab.
also making it so it's
I'm
easier
okay
to
with that. He's
cancel
doing
spell
God's work.
selection.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm okay with
He's-
bugs
Okay.
taking
Our
over.
talent
Directly
tree still
looking into that.
planned?
Our talent
Pardon?
tree still planned.
Our talent tree still planned?
Yes.
So
No.
you remember I was
Nuh-uh.
talking about like the three big things for 1.0?
Still playing.
It was like
Yeah.
the social, the housing, and then the training. And I said two of them are actively being worked on right now. Is basically the one that's not being worked on right now is the training. So that's after
Okay.
these two.
So it's still on the list, but it's kind of pushed out.
Yeah, because we want to. Yeah, I think so.
How did it sound so
We
far?
want to
Good.
feed back into this loop of getting the new players, getting returning players too. We actually saw a pretty decent
Lot of
group of returning players
Yep.
for season 9, And so getting these people to, I think you were also, there was a question about like solo versus trio, the solo players, and trying to support them
like
more.
balance for solo versus trio.
Yeah. And so
No
we think, like,
freaking
having
way.
these kind of more
Streaming it.
community
One
stuff
peg again?
is the way that we want to kind of encourage, less solo play, right?
Yeah, terrible, dude. We're
And
falling
better
asleep over here with all the
coordination and
excitement.
communication. So we have the ping system, we have the party finder. Both of them, we're finding good engagement with.
Party
so,
finder is bullshit. I don't know
build
who
on that
uses that.
first.
Okay.
Right.
So with that, then there's no intention, or is there an intention
rather
to
the random
have
people
like
again.
a solo or duo queue
I've not used the
for
fucking party finder
arena,
yet.
or is it going to stay trios?
Yeah, so I
There's
think
no
the
reason to go
arena
solo
right
duo.
now,
Trios, 100%.
again,
no one cares. Trios
we're gonna, like, I know it's
Trios
weird
only.
because
Just say
saying this
trios
because we
only.
did
Just say
add
trios
another
only.
queue during
Just
the
say trios
first
only.
arena.
Just say trios
then
only.
We're
Just
only
say trios only.
looking
Just
to
say
add-
trios only.
So our goal is to start, kind of compress. Well, I
He
think we're at,
really
like, the
said
limit now.
that out of the 3 things they're adding before 1.0, the one that they're working on last is the thing they announced first 3 years ago that would add so much replayability to the game.
Okay.
Even having these two, we were kind of very, very worried, and we're like, oh, we're at like kind of the limit. We'll see, but it's been asked for a while, and so okay, let's try it. But it
People
actually had really.
it's easier to have one
decent-
friend than 2. Is just kind of how people have been putting it.
Yeah. So these are again, we have
Don't
to
talk
eat
about
some
that.
costs
Just say
right now.
yeah. Unfortunate.
Sure.
Move on.
Oh my
yeah, thank you.
gosh, man.
Okay. So I guess that's just something we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for to
Move
see.
on. Yep.
We can do
Sucks to suck.
that.
Continue.
Okay. Are you planning on having a level 1 for Frost Cavern and Fire Deep to make them 3 levels like Crypts, or
Good
are you planning
question.
on leaving it 2?
Yeah. So the goal is to have eventually
3.
all maps be 3 levels. Right?
Even
I don't
Blue
think
Maelstrom. Okay.
that's going to be a requirement for getting to
1.0.
1.0.
Yeah.
Dude,
But at
he
least
already
have more
he
than
said that
one,
last time when they
just
talked, man.
more
Just-
than Forgotten Castle, right? When we get to 1.0.
I think I wish they would do ice.
There have been multiple requests
caverns first.
from a lot of people. This is probably 3 seasons this question has been getting asked, which I misunderstood
Pregnant
the last time
goblin.
that I did one of these, and I apologize. But there's a U.S. East and a U.S. West server.
Any
There's been
combination.
a repeated request to
Yeah.
merge those 2 servers into U.S. Central, and
Yeah,
have like
'cause I'm
a
US Central.
singular, like centrally located U.S. server.
That would help player
Um,
pop, and it would also help me.
Have you
Fuck
considered
guys.
doing that? And
Yeah, so we
if so,
actually-
is that something that you're planning on doing?
We actually put into internally.
The way it's
to,
gonna
like,
help me,
an
I'm gonna
actual
freaking
action
hardwire
plan.
my computer.
Like, oh, okay,
to my
a
fiber.
feasibility, and I was like,
Fuck
oh,
you,
this
motherfuckers.
is totally possible. And for us, it's
East Coast represent.
it reduces management costs and makes things easier for us.
Hey,
But
what's
then,
up, Julio? It's been too
I
long.
think prior to that, we we're like, okay, let's check
West
once
Coast is
again
better
with,
than East
the
Coast.
partners in the community.
West Side
And the
niggas,
feedback
Tupac.
we got then was like,
Yo, shut your watch your
don't
mouth,
do
yo,
that
Biggie.
because
Biggie time,
then
God.
like people on the U.S. East, people in the U.S. that like to play with their European
Tupac
friends,
Fortnite.
they're like,
Red all the way.
we can't do that.
East Coast,
People
East Coast,
in the
baby.
U.S. that play with their people in Asia, like they
Just
can't do
say
it out
yes
west.
or
And we're
no,
like, oh, we didn't. That was a
please.
consideration we didn't think about. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay. And so that was a stopper for us. It's like,
Oh my
because
god.
we're ready. We're like ready to do
Do it.
that.
Do
and
it.
then
No
it was
balls.
the opposite. It was like, oh, we were told by the community we don't want that. So that's.
Okay.
2-hour
So-
stream,
So
by
you're
the way,
planning on leaving it
guys.
the way that it is for
Or
now.
no, 1.5
I mean,
hour
if we
stream.
want to bring back
And
this
I have, like,
conversation, we're
7
open to
lines
that, right?
of
Because again,
changes
for
they've
us,
talked
it's like,
about.
we thought that would create a better experience for
This is what I have
most
so
of the
far.
players. So, we're open to having that
And then 2
conversation. for sure.
screenshots. They gotta have something at the very end to show us.
For stuff
They
like
have
this,
to.
one of the things that
Oh, Uncle Ira,
I've
what's
seen
up?
be relatively effective in other communities would be to do a poll, but do it in game. Like if you built a system to like poll people on those types of questions.
That would be
to see, like,
cool.
what the
Good
community wanted.
question.
At least
Let's
that
hear
way
the
they're directly
answer.
interacting
Yes
with it,
or
and
no?
you don't
Maybe
get
so.
biased like you'd see on like another social media platform.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, don't
okay,
laugh
so,
like you're gonna expand on that.
Regarding dungeons and how they're built,
mob
continuous
spawns?
dungeon is a thing that
It's here to stay.
probably works for you from a business perspective.
Yes.
But from a player perspective, a lot of times when you end up kind of showing up late, you either feel pressed for time or you end up like in an area that has already been cleared or looted or whatever, or both. And in the case of, places like HR, that higher risk ends up kicking in. And I know you said that in the past, you said there was like switches that were involved
I ain't
with.
gonna lie. They
sometimes you have a
should
queue
just
and
bring
sometimes you
back
don't based
where
on like
everybody
population.
loads in at the same time.
I like
Are
continuous
you planning
dungeon
on
if
adjusting
the
that
dungeons
at all?
lasted much longer.
Only because
And there was a reason not to stay
the higher
around,
risk
just
side
kill
of
every
things in
player.
HR, a lot of people want to
Like
have,
if the players
more
killed boss and they
fights.
left, there should be a
tend to
way to
not get
reset the
Well,
boss.
I think High Roller and the normals,
you don't
they
really
could do it
hold
that
off
way,
very
and
long on
Squires.
waiting for other people to kind of queue.
I think
so that
Squires
the
could
round
Maybe with
starts.
Squires, I agree with you on that.
Is
Because
that
there's
something that
a
you're
lot
looking
of
at
fighting in that
changing, or are
first
you
floor.
leaving it kind of the way it is for now?
So the matchmaking system itself,
But
now
High
is
Roller,
we
dude, would be
pretty
good
much,
when
you've
you
been
go in
with us
there,
for a long
you could
time.
look
It's
at
like we pretty
people
much built and
and kill
tried
them all at the same time
every
and
single
then drop them in.
matchmaking.
I think that'd be a lot
system,
better.
They've tried
It's just the
everything.
third partying
Yeah.
becomes problematic.
Um,
Either you're the one doing it or you're the one receiving it.
yeah.
Literally, yeah.
So again, there's the aspect of the business aspect. of,
Okay,
you
well,
know,
who cares?
running the servers and
Two-peg.
trying to
Let's get on to
that-
the new
that
stuff.
Because I'm talking about
golden
how expensive
amount of
servers are.
people. I know, for us, as we feel like we've improved a lot.
We know that these
So,
guys can't
you know,
afford it.
Of course, there's a lot of still criticism because, third party sucks. Getting third party sucks.
It's inevitable. I get it, and I
okay,
don't mind
so
they're
that's,
not
again,
doing anything to
I
it.
don't
You
know
need
if
to be
it's a very
smarter.
high
Sometimes you
priority
just
because,
lose. That's life.
Can I ask you
Like,
guys,
who cares?
like from a design perspective, are you concerned with third partying?
No.
Is it something that you want to try and minimize, or do you just consider
Oh
it like
my
part of the
gosh.
experience?
It's a part of the
and people having fun?
experience. It's the only way you could make it not happen is having like some kind of
It's the damn
arena
part of the
setup.
game, bro.
그냥 똑같아 이런 거. CM에서
이건 뭐
Like imagine
so, I
you
mean, we
sign
can-
up to a
know,
Dark
that's
Souls
kind
like
of-
extraction shooter
so
and they hold
we
your
can talk
hand
about
making
the
sure you don't get
frequency,
third
but
party.
it's
Like what
kind
the
of
fuck? No.
a natural thing that's built
Yeah,
into
it's natural.
what we were
It's
expecting.
gonna
with
happen.
them,
It's
like
unfortunate,
supposed to
it's
be
gonna happen.
somewhat unpredictable. So again, like completely getting rid of third parties is not something, we're trying to do.
Good.
But
It
I think
should be in the
we
game.
could dedefinitely have a conversation about the frequency, So
You should be
the different
tactical
game
about
modes
your
matter too.
battles.
Like in
That's all there is to it.
Squire Royale,
Gario's
it's
fun.
supposed to
Talking
be
about
just
Squire
a
Royale.
slobber
Fifth and
fest,
sixth
right?
party,
Like,
yeah.
just a slobber fest. So
Love it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, there's no risk to Squire Royale. It's 100 gold worth of potions and bandages, and you just kind of go.
yes.
Go nuts.
So
Right now,
That's what I'm saying.
this
The
is
only way
something
to
that,
avoid
we're
third
still
party
open
is if you
to
drop
for-
them in
we're
at the same
always
time.
open to for a conversation.
High
but
rollers
again,
should
yeah, you're
probably
right.
be the only
We're not
one
looking to just
that
completely get
shouldn't
rid
be
of that, right?
continuous
We want to
dungeon.
have that sense of dangers. I know, it makes
And the fact that
that
mini bosses
conversation
now
I know
drop
that
rings
shit.
and stuff like
I
that
more
like
can end
sensitive
I know
attention.
there's
in
7
high
to 9
rollers
people.
because of the stakes involved. So at the same time, there's other considerations for us too, is on the business side, but yeah, we'll look into.
What
that
are you
and
saying?
some
Stop
more, right?
talking.
So,
Yeah, I think people were just curious about like how you were planning on having the game built because, like from the, let's say like the Tarkov world, right? Like Nikita just basically says like no one cares about your feelings. The game's hard. Deal with it, right? Like that's just his philosophy, and that's what
We don't
people
care about
understand, and that's the
Tarkov,
game.
man.
And I was just curious where you guys were kind of like on that spectrum.
I mean, so
How tough
we're
do you
all
want the game?
different people here
Tough.
too.
Great, move
I
on.
would, I would say SDF is probably much closer to Nikita, and then
100%.
so
Okay.
yeah, there's different voices across that spectrum here, right? So,
Good.
Okay.
That was a quick answer. I enjoyed that answer.
Let's see.
Move on.
I only have
That
a
was a good
couple
job.
left. So we know that design, whatever, like moving forward, 2 classes that have been repeatedly like teased or mentioned have been Monk
Bard
and
and Monk.
Paladin. Are those things that you still want to do?
Like they
Is
just be
Paladin
cleric.
still something that you're planning on? Because now we have
Cleric.
Cleric has like, holy sword summons and like all this other stuff. Are you planning on having a Paladin or like something like that, or a Monk? If so, do you have any idea when that would be introduced?
so
Monk is being
so
two
there's no
wipes.
timeline on that because
This guy
there
didn't do the
is,
last Q&A. That's
still
why he's asking those
a
dumb
transition
questions.
stuff that's going in internally, right? So like
It's
you know,
always something.
a lot of the archetypes and the main
don't have
core
water
designs
next to
for
me.
these
God.
classes are coming from STF, right? But now, we're taking on more and more responsibilities, and I think eventually the big overwhelming question staring us in the face is like, okay, now for
Did it
class
do the cat
design
thing? I didn't even
is
get to see
when
if it
does
did the
that-
cat thing.
When's that shift from
Yes, the
being
green
designed by
button.
SVF
It did.
coming
It did do the cat
completely
thing.
over to,
It did, okay.
to us, right? So this is a conversation we still have to do, and that hasn't fully been
What are they talking about?
decided yet. And so that's why I can't give you
the monk.
a answer on when the monk's coming, because
Yeah.
you know, if we're designing it,
They said the monk was coming early next year. Now they don't know
I
when
do
it's
have
going
a
to come
couple
out.
more.
Oh my
So there's
gosh, man.
there is, and I don't know if this is design intentional or not. This was brought to somebody mentioned this today, like an hour ago. The magic staff, when casting, has an additional movement speed penalty of like 10 plus movement speed while casting in excess of every other casting
고쳤어요.
focus.
이러다 픽스해도.
oh, he fixed it. He said it's fixed. This
Oh, you
it's
fixed
fixed.
it.
Great.
Hell yeah. Okay,
Awesome.
sick.
He's on top of that. I love Paul.
All right, never
Paul,
mind.
he's quiet,
and then there
to the point.
was,
There's a
somebody
bug.
had
Wow,
a
finally a
question,
nice question.
about
Wow.
like something akin to like the stop killing games movement, where like if and
Oh,
when this game
offline
got
mode.
to the point where it was nearing
Offline
the end
mode.
of its life cycle, do you guys have something where you want to make sure that the game would still be playable for people
Offline
once
mode,
the
yeah.
game's sundowned? If and when?
우리가 이뭐 회사가 아니면
Offline mode is
게임이
incredible.
이제 우리가 뭐 개발 못하면 어떻게
Yeah, no, I agree with you,
유저한테-
Cotton.
Bro, I
I
would
mean,
play this game
honestly,
for the rest
like
of
we
my
don't,
life if
we
they ever
haven't
still
really,
play it.
you know, we've
I
had
mean, I don't think
very
anybody wants to
many
have to think about that shit, but
issues here, so maybe that should have been more at our forefront. But it was just our mentality up to now is just like, how do we survive? How do we survive?
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
don't-
fair. That's
I
fair.
don't know.
You're not worried about thriving. You're worried
Yeah,
about
this is something
eating
I haven't
tomorrow.
actually talked about.
Maybe
so
one
I
day.
can't give you.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to ask questions that other people are
this is
asking
awesome.
because you know.
Yeah. From my side, I never worried about our like survival. Yeah, I don't worry at all. Be honest.
Their game's gonna go
So our
forever.
goal is to
Yeah, don't
run the
introduce
game
mob
as long
players,
as
please.
possible, right?
Yeah.
And then if that does come up, we'll let's have that. Let's talk about
Face it
that,
together.
right?
Here's a really high roller.
Oh, this
Yeah, this is high roller dungeons in
Yeah.
real life here, right? So,
Iron Mace is high roller. That's
Paul's
what Paul said.
great.
Yeah, but I agree with that.
Okay.
Fucking love
Iron
Paul.
Mace is
I
high
don't know,
roller.
boys. Like last second chance, if there's anything like really pertinent.
well,
I
so I
suppose.
think you know, we're working on the ranger thing. So this is just the heads up is that
Ranger thing.
there was some stuff that's hinted in the teaser.
No.
But during that, you know,
It
the
won't
balancing
come.
stuff is like, hey, wait, it's not exactly up to the
It's
what
gonna be like
our
mid-white.
expectation was. So some of the Ranger stuff is going to be a little lacking at the start of the season.
I'm okay with that.
We actually put it in and
We're
pulled it
getting a
back in.
lot. We're getting
That's
a
all
lot.
right. No one likes
I'm okay
Rangers
with that.
anyway.
Yeah, fuck Rangers. That's literally what I was thinking.
No,
Fuck Rangers.
I'm only kidding, boys. The Rangers are gonna come for me, dude. Okay. People are asking if there's plans to add a backpack because you know obviously that's something that's been
Backpack. We
discussed.
do.
in the
We haven't
past.
Oh,
thought about that
backpack.
in
We've
a
never heard
while.
about that before.
Okay.
Well,
Let's see.
So, you know,
We're gonna get you,
we
yes,
are
sir.
making slow progress on the inventory side, little by
Slow
little.
progress.
Like Paul, you know, his actual background is also as a you know a programmer, right?
Yeah.
So, like this time I think one of the most underrated changes this season was that things go in vertically now instead of
Such a
horizontally.
good change. Oh my god.
in the inventory.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was
I did myself.
yeah, he did. He's
Paul's
just like,
a
I can't
legend.
stand this anymore. So, backpack. We'll have a talk about that.
Oh,
But
regarding
he is
regarding
the
inventory
most
stuff, is
busiest
there
people at our
plans?
company.
Is there plans for an auto sort button?
Oh yeah, auto sort. So he actually made a design document about that.
Okay.
Again, there was
Why
pushback
hasn't he talked about, hey,
internally, mainly from me.
It's
about
coming
that.
this way.
that's-
practical
if-
utilities,
I'm kind
the
of a stopper on that.
explosion,
It's like, oh wait, is this
flashes
really
and all that?
the
If you hit
best
someone
way
with
to do
sleep,
that,
can I
right?
attack
So,
3 explosions
Like,
on them before they wake up?
nothing,
It's-
man.
it's an ongoing, actual active debate internally.
Hey,
How to-
what
how
the
to
fuck? Why are you dragging
really
those feet?
support an organization.
Okay. All right. Any idea when that would be something we could see?
No. until we
right.
do rock paper scissors and someone wins, probably not.
Inventory search function.
Yeah. So there's a sort filter. I think we talked about it at the last tavern table. Maybe it was the reason. It's a kind of a more design philosophy thing rather than technical now.
Yeah, bullshit.
And
They
so
can't
it's
do
like,
it. They don't know how.
The difference between us and like Tarkov is like we have actual limited size of each inventory stash, right? And so it's like there's an actual logical problem of like, filling in those empty spaces and stuff is like, so we haven't come up with like an elegant solution.
What about rotating stuff in inventory? No one cares.
So
go ahead. Sorry.
It's very far on the horizon unless we get a eureka moment.
Okay. So not soon.
Not soon.
Oh
All right.
my gosh.
All right.
But, I mean,
and then my man Vinrar, my man Vinrar has a question regarding Arena. Queue times in Arena for higher ELO rating, MMR rating, 3K plus. He says an average of an hour and 30-minute queue time to get into games, sometimes up to 5 hours at rough times. Is there any plan to fix that?
What the?
Or add a mini game I can play.
That's kind of surprising. I think
Well, we've never been that high, so we wouldn't know.
Again, it is
5 hours.
It's
Fucking
a
scraped by it
complex
though. We almost
issue,
did.
right? We just don't have enough players at that range.
Yeah.
Right?
In solo or
Is it solo duo? Or is it flex or solo duo?
I think
they're calling
it's
flex trio. Okay.
Trio.
The trio is the flex.
I think it's trio
trios.
queue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would assume Vinrar plays with homies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have an easy solution for that. Except for
Let me mess with my inventory
letting him
while it
stop.
happens then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Somebody was saying there's a bug with grapple and heavy swing.
Okay.
Can you guys be a little bit more specific? Tin can, grapple, heavy swing bug. He says.
It slows them down like fucking crazy.
Like together, there's a bug or.
Yeah.
알고 있어요.
Grapple will apply the slow off of
저도
heavy swing.
Yeah, twice as long.
Heavy swing slows with grapple.
Yeah.
When,
If you have a two-hander
That's the
out
whole
before
point
you
of heavy.
grapple, it applies the heavy swing debuff.
That's the whole point of heavy, I think.
그러니까 그 헤비 스윙하고 투핸드를 꺼내잖아요.
Why did I hear a Discord notification?
그 속도가 이동 속도,
Yeah,
action speed or
slow.
이거가
grapple slow.
느리겠네요.
The heavy swing
adjust
perk
the-
with a two-hander in hand is
조금씩
applying
될 거예요,
the
잠시만요.
debuff with the grapple when they hit
Okay.
somebody with the grapple.
It's supposed
Well,
to.
so he's saying it's going to be adjusted. So I don't know. Maybe
That's
it's
good.
an
Yeah,
intentional
it's definitely
It is.
overpowered because it's
It's a
better
rope.
than.
He's using
uh,
both
thing.
hands.
Send us more specifics.
more powerful
about
than
that. And
He's saying the movement
Achilles
speed
by
slow
like a
ends up
mile.
more severe than if somebody got hit with Achilles.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because the,
Like,
the
you're
heavy
not getting
swing
away.
movement speed debuff is being applied when somebody gets grappled with the grappling
Oh,
hook.
okay. 그래프 할 때요. 이걸 맞잖아요. 그 movement speed
Paul's like,
debuff가
what?
엄청 강해요.
네, 알아. 조정했어요.
Oh, okay. So that's an
I know
intended
that.
effect, and then
Yeah,
he
that's an
actually
intended.
reduced the amount when that happens.
Okay.
That's what Paul's saying.
Okay, so it's something that you've already been looking at?
So yeah, he said that's
Yeah.
actually an intended effect, and
But not that long.
it was
Oh.
overtuned.
Okay.
Oh, it was overtuned.
Yeah, it's
movement
intended effect
spe-
because it's a
penalty.
perk.
So it's
Yeah,
been
exactly.
adjusted.
If you're running a perk and a skill, it better be good.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. There's your answer, boys. They talked about optimization already.
They talked about optimization.
How much PDR
No, they
does the
didn't.
helmet
They
give
said, yeah.
Paul?
That's
이거
great.
얼마큼 PDR 주는지.
예?
PDR 얼마큼
just
Oh, it's PDR.
You guys are
50?
awesome, Chip.
15.
15
It's a very
PDR.
strong.
15.
Very strong, he says.
It's great.
He actually has multiple now. So you
I need to
guys
buy
started
my
him
house.
on like a collection of armor.
But it's a hard to sound play.
I want to buy me like
Okay,
a
this is
bread
probably. I
probably
think
to
this is going to
cover his
be
bad
last question,
breath.
boys.
Last question. Here we go,
And
boys.
We're,
Here we go.
we're probably going to scoot. People, the last like question. This has been asked a bunch of times actually in the last few days. Arena. Now that Arena kind of has found like
Oh
its
my
place.
god.
are you guys working on trying to make like specific arena maps as opposed to using
good question.
modules?
Actual good question.
From like the
let's make custom
primary, like,
arena maps, please.
Oh, that's a very
because the question is like, can we make them symmetrical? I
Yeah,
guess, is
so
kind
no
of
one
what
has
people
an
are looking for,
advantage.
is, like something that's designed around the arena like function fight.
Competitiveness.
Yeah, that's a very sensitive question, even internally. So we have people on both sides of the fence there. You know, we would like to.
Both sides of what fence?
I think they have the same
Some
problem.
people like eating shit,
You
some
get
people
the
don't.
comp and the map.
What do you mean?
생각 있는지.
리소스 문제가 있어서 저도
Nah,
워낙에는
It's not
all about
even
the
one side likes
position
eating
of the
shit.
map.
And there's also
One side wants
resources
everyone to
you
eat
know,
shit.
like
The other side
there's
wants to
no way.
It's
choose.
impossible this season because we have to, you know, one guy had to pump out like 15.
I understand,
Fire
yeah,
heat
I understand
maps all
that,
at
but
once, so.
Right.
make like 2 arena maps,
Okay.
So
and-
there's
and
an
then-
internal
expanded
debate
to 3,
about that.
and then 4,
yeah.
and then 5.
Okay. So maybe.
Start off with 1.
Yeah,
make it a
maybe.
All right.
square with 2
And then
pillars.
I guess
Real
last would
push.
be for Squire Royale.
Long
Is
hallways
it
on
going
both
to
ends or something
stay just
stupid.
like the Crypts run, or are you looking at maybe doing
Good
a
question.
map rotation for like Goblin? Let's say
I
like
would
Ash.
love Squire Royale Goblin,
Well, so
please.
internally,
Maybe not
like, you know,
Watermap.
we had that discussion. It's like,
Maybe
oh,
not
okay,
Watermap, please God, no, not Watermap.
because yeah, it does get a little bit,
Repetitive?
you know, we want a little bit more variety.
Variety?
But, I think we decided is like, hey, Squire Royale, the one
For
that
now,
we
it's
want
Crypts
to push
only.
out right is like the 3 floors. And
That's fair.
We right now we only have that one
Reasonable. I
map
don't
with
like
3
it, but it's
floors.
reasonable.
So,
Okay.
Goblin Caves is
when
next.
you get
So
a map
maybe
with 3 floors,
if and when you add a 3rd floor to one of the other maps.
then it should enter the Squire Royale.
It's
pool.
smart.
That's
It's a good
that's kind of
answer.
the
Hate it. Good answer.
scheme that we decided upon here.
All right. Well, we are.
I wouldn't
over
mind
probably by about- I mean, we started about 10
playing
minutes late,
Squires.
but we're over
and
probably another
Watermap.
You
10.
all right?
So
That's
the
like
reason,
really good
you
map
know,
to
one of
play
the big
Squires.
reasons that 1 hour was like, yeah, you know, Paul has like a couple kilograms of metal on his head, you know,
Yeah.
in this humid heat. So
Yeah. Okay. Boys, I apologize if I didn't get to all the questions that you were trying to ask. Hopefully, I got to everything that you wanted to ask. Appreciate y'all
Yeah, because you asked
for
a dumb
coming and hanging
question,
out.
a lot of dumb
Terry,
questions actually.
James.
I'm excited for the
No,
patch notes
thank you so
coming out
much
tomorrow.
for offering us, you know, this chance, right?
Maybe-
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Thanks
were
for
just
saying
2
yes.
heads down and giving us that heads up. So
They
Alright.
literally didn't show us
I
anything new
suppose,
besides
we'll
the trailer
make sure
and the
that a
person. That's
summary
it.
of all this gets up. Knowing so bad, he'll probably have it posted on
Nothing.
Reddit
I posted
like
general.
5 minutes ago. He's usually on top of it.
Shout out to Sobad.
Yeah. So thanks a lot, fellas. Appreciate the time you took.
Can I add
We'll,
one more
we'll
thing?
see
if
you
you
for
guys
the
don't
next
mind?
one.
Oh, he's gonna add one more thing.
Yeah. Let me add one more
Wow.
thing. So,
Yeah, go
Iron
ahead.
Mace, Darker and Darker, we're gonna go to the PAX West. So,
yeah.
September 4th to 7th.
Ooh.
Basically, me, probably Terry,
I'll probably be
Paul,
there too, yeah.
maybe SDM. We're
I
gonna
might
go
wanna go.
there, and I'll spend some time with the like NA users for sure. So, and I'm keep thinking about what should I make for the merch because it's gonna be free merch. Any visitor can have at least one merch, I believe. So please visit us. Yeah. If you guys give me an idea, maybe DM, I'll read it. What's gonna be great idea?
Wait, what?
Also, we're gonna go to the TGS Tokyo Game Show as well. So please visit us.
Yeah, if you're-
yeah. Mhm.
they're talking
Last
about
one.
that.
Shout out to Warlord Tournaments.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody,
Warlord
players,
knows, yeah.
casters. Shout out everybody. Thank you so much for support. Yep. That's it for me. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Odin.
I like this new guy.
Yeah.
This new guy and Paul
Yeah.
are my
Grayson,
OGs. I hate Terry. I'm sorry, Terry.
Oh, so the other thing is, so yeah,
There's another
the
thing.
wipe is happening tomorrow,
17th tomorrow.
and then or the season start is happening tomorrow, and then we're also doing gonna have a Twitch drops
I'm excited for.
Yeah,
I'll be streaming all the time, so y'all get ready.
similar to the start of last season. It's gonna be starting on the Saturday, our Saturday.
Is Arena
So I
going to
think,
be
maybe
open
your
tomorrow?
Friday night.
I think it
No,
says
it'll
one
be open
day.
next week.
Yeah, it'd be
Or in 2 weeks. I think it's
midnight
they did it next week
AM
before.
BST for July 18th. So midnight July 18th BST, and then the first week goes until midnight 11:59 p.m. whatever on the 24th.
Yeah. So if you're familiar from the last 2 kind of Twitch drops, it's like there's gonna be like a
Console release should have been a question. Console release should have been a
multiple
question.
campaigns kind of consecutively, serially, right? So
I would have also asked about Dark and Darker merch. I think a lot of people care about that.
Yep,
Very cool.
Yep.
Looking
I
forward
would definitely
to it.
spend $80.
Well,
on
the
that
Steam
merch.
Machine.
I did have one. I
They
guess
should
one
ask
last
them
passing
if there's
question.
a Steam
Somebody
Machine
asked
going to
about
support.
if you were doing
I'm
anything,
pretty sure they
changing
will.
anything with Bard.
Changing anything with Bard.
No,
Thank
not,
God.
Not yet. But we did get, have a talk with SDF. He's like, hey, you guys know.
That's an awful change too. Yeah, I agree
next,
with the doctor.
season 11 is like Bard's on the table, and so this
11
was
is Bard and
the
Warlock.
start of that conversation of passing that mantle of the character class designs. Is like, hey, maybe you guys want to start with instead.
I hope they bring in
something
like
hefty
a
like
big
the monk,
drum to give us like good buffs.
Existing
Bring
class,
in some new
That
instruments.
would
That would be
rework.
cool.
So nothing big this time. There are again some changes on the perks
Of
and I
existing
think one of the
classes, yeah.
songs, but it's not a major overhaul, right?
I bet I was right.
That's the plan. Is
One of the changes
next
on one
season.
of the songs for Bard. Yep.
Okay.
I called it.
All right.
It's
So
going to
I
give him
guess
AoE.
Bard has something that's changing. We just don't really know what.
Got him.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I like it.
Okay.
I'm okay with
All
it.
right. Well, I guess we'll all find out tomorrow. Whenever
Yeah,
whenever the patch hits.
I think timing wise, it makes it was a lot easier for us too. It's like, hey, if I don't have an answer, you'll find out tomorrow, right? So
Yeah. I guess so. All right. Well, thank you guys very, very much for your time.
Thank
Chad,
you so
thanks
much.
for coming and hanging out.
thank you.
W boys, appreciate you all, and we will see you the next one, whenever that is.
Yes.
All right. See you in
All
the
right.
dungeon.
See you in
you
the
later, boys.
dungeon.
See you in the dungeon.
Later.
It's so quiet, depressing all of a sudden. Oh, is that the end of the stream? That's the end of the stream. Lord have
That was so
mercy.
bad.
The first 30 minutes of it were so hype. They were so hype.
It was just like the first freaking 15 minutes.
It might have been.
Then after that, it was just so depressing, man. Like, didn't ask, like, we don't know, like, nothing tomorrow besides just the new
Are we gonna-
spells and the perks. That's it. But like, no utility, no new, like, they didn't give us any more new info, like any new stuff, like no new stuff.
Are we gonna talk about what we think each one of these are real quick before I stop stream?
Yep.
Like, Sacred Flame. What the hell could that be?
That is probably going to be
Maybe
able to
if you
light
hit him
up.
with any kind of magic spell, or like if you hit him with a damaging magic spell, it catches him on fire for a little bit. Maybe. Divine Echo could be like either Divine Echo is like an AoE heal. Like if you hit someone with a spell, it does a little AoE bubble of healing. That would be weird, but cool. Or it's like if you heal a target, they get healed again for like 20%. Or if you heal a target twice, they get some kind of buff. That'd be really cool. Blood Tithe. Oh, no. Pain Offering looks a lot like Dark Offering, but with healing. I'm really, like, imagine you gain magical healing bonus the less health you have. That would be insane.
Imagine doing Dark Offering and then you're healing it with Pain Offering.
If they ever do multi-classing, yeah, that'd be incredible. Blood Tithe.
Oh my God.
What could Blood Tithe be? I don't know.
I don't know, man. That was a good one.
Banishing Touch. That looks like a PvE spell. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Banishing Touch.
Heretic's Brand.
I actually think Blood Tithe is going to be the one that you just said were less health.
You think Blood Tithe is? Because these are all innate perks, so
Yeah.
they're not activated. And then look at the 4 activatable. We'll get to those. Heretic's Brand. It kind of looks like Sacred Flame. Heretic's Brand, it makes me think that if you can, like, when you heal someone, they become like the alpha. So everything you do to them is extended. But if you don't do it to them, then the perk goes on like debuff for a little bit and your heals aren't as much. Like you have to focus on that target. That would be cool. It would be
You sure
branding
you're just
them.
not branding an enemy as a heretic?
It could be that too, where maybe they take more divine damage or they lose some PDR, MDR. Could be something stupid like that.
It might be just something to totally counter Warlock, I assume.
Other than the existence of Cleric. Cleric hard counters Warlock. Perseverance, Divine Faithfulness. Stigmata shows a pin being stabbed through the hand and then like a little AoE bubble or AoE puddle drop. I don't know.
I guarantee you that one's probably going to be when you take damage. Like
3 of these look like they could be when you take damage type.
when you take damage, you probably heal. Because that's what Stigmata is. It's probably, I mean, if you watch the movie, it's kind of like, it might just be totally something different. Don't know, I guess.
Knowing Iron Mace, it could be. Aura of Awe. How is that not Holy Aura?
I'll bet you that one, Aura of Awe, is probably going to be like Mending Grove, kind of like another Sanctuary.
No, this is a perk.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was. I'll bet you that one's probably a Sanctuary to give you extra freaking heals. I'll bet.
That'd be interesting, yeah.
Or since they're doing a lot of barrier stuff, or it might just be another shield.
One of these could be like if you run out of spells, you can still cast it, but for like a percentage of your max HP. That'd be interesting.
Probably.
That's what I was going to say about Pain Offering, but Stigmata, I think that's an anti-debuff.
Ooh, kind of like a bless, but well, no, because we have Protection from Evil, which is an anti-debuff.
Yeah, because you would take a percentage of health, to not be debuffed.
Yeah. Withering Word.
Yeah, Withering Word, I think, is going to be Dead Zone, which means no one can heal inside of it. Maybe no one can cast spells either. Like make a like Mending Grove if all the flowers were dead. Anyone inside that zone doesn't heal. I would love that. I wanted it for Druid. That would be cool. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just another way to silence, because we have a Vow of Silence here, or Excommunication even. I bet you money one of these spells is going to turn off a playstyle. It's either going to make wizards not be able to cast or fighters not be able to cast.
Well, Vow of Silence, you can tell that one's kind of like the cutthroat version of Cleric.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm assuming.
That's probably the blind one. That's probably the one where they, on the blind picture, I'll bet you it's that one. Where you can't be able to probably see, and you probably won't be able to,
And then you have Divine Grace. I don't know what that looks like. It looks like you're going down a trail, and at the end you get like a really good heal, or I don't know.
I think Divine Grace is probably going to be kind of like Sanctuary, but it's going to be like a healing, like a grace, because so like a Divine Grace in religion terms, it means that no matter what, we're all going to go to heaven, right? So that, I'll bet you anything that's probably going to be like a last minute spell where it's kind of like a holy light where all 3 of us will be healed. Kind of like a holy light, but all of us.
It's funny that Radiant Blade has 3. I wonder if you can summon multiple, or if that's just there for looks. We know what Miracle does, and we know what Divine Barrier does. Miracle is going to be some kind of resurrection that works on multiple people.
Radiant Blade is going to be a
summon sword.
You could probably summon all one at a time. I think that would be good. You got like 3 swords to.
I think the
Veil of Judgment has to be that blinding spell we saw, where the barbarian was running away. That's the only thing I could think of. And then Blessed Fair, is that going to be like rations?
It's going to be. I'll bet you that Blessed Fair is kind of like the bread of the ranger, where I'll bet you'll be able to like pick it up and then eat it, kind of like when. Right. So I assume it's probably going to appear. The bread's going to appear. You'll be able to revive it off.
I think you're focusing too much on the bread. I have an idea of what I'd like it to be, and you let me know.
Yep.
What if this acted like a clarity pot, where you cast Blessed Fair on someone and it fills up some of their recharge abilities? Like you can cast this on a cleric or a wizard, and it recharges some of their spells a little bit. Or a fighter, maybe you have 5 charges, and you have to cast 4 of the 5 to get his second wind back.
Or actually, I like the idea. It could maybe recharge your second wind.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Second wind, spells, anything that takes time to add a campfire.
I like that theory. The other one I would say is probably going to be casting the spell, and then you get bread, and then be able to pick it up. And
You fucking see too much on the bread. I'm gonna fight you.
That's what I think. I mean,
I swear to God,
there's 2
if
little
we hop
breads
on
right
tomorrow
there.
and I can pull out a book and I'm like, and bread pops out, I'm quitting.
Dude, that's cool. I mean,
it better be steaming and.
I mean, they didn't even talk about fishing. They talked about fishing.
Oh my
2
God,
seasons
fishing
ago.
fishing is. Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? That like they didn't talk none of that. They should bring in. Just like all the other games.
We got to finish this, and then we got to talk about Wizard, and maybe Nova and I can record tonight. So let's continue the ball rolling there. Terrence, confession. This is skill. So a Q or E. I'm going to be honest with you, and hear me out. I think one of these, and I think it's confession, is an AoE heal. And I'll tell you why. I don't think we have an instacast heal in the game, period. Which is fine, except for rations. But I think that still takes a little bit of time. Yeah, I think if you got rid of all your spells for an AoE burst heal that you can pop on the fly, like Adrenaline Rush or something like that, that would be in its own place, right? If you have a super aggressive team, you swing once, pop it, and you started the combat, pop it, your whole team gets 50 health, and you're still in combat. You don't have to cast spells. You can be way more aggressive. I think that we're going to have a burst heal to replace our spell wheel, to kind of incentivize more aggressive gameplay from the cleric. Would it be worth it? Probably not, because who would build magical healing for a one-time use every 40 seconds ability, right?
Well, what if it's more like a self-heal, you know? Like I know this is a dumb idea for the concept, but you're confessing to Father, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you take your time
you're technically confessing,
an active thing, kind of like
guys, get out of reality and go into dark and dark. You're confessing to a god. But yeah,
you would be confessing your sins and heal yourself, or get more of your spells back, either or.
So confession could be a meditate.
Meditation.
Yeah, it could be a meditate.
Yeah, that's right.
I honestly hope to God they have some kind of burst heal, because I love the idea of like imagine if you're a fighter, but instead of second wind, you have that burst heal that heals your teammates. That you're like a front line. You're like, okay, team, second wind this shit. Let's do this. You know what I mean? But we will see. I think it's going to be a meditate. I hope to God it's a burst heal, because I just love the idea of that. Because then you could build resourcefulness for the first time ever, and it'd be useful on cleric. You could pop that shit every like 8 seconds. Like that'd be crazy cool. Vow of Silence.
That one's probably the blind one that it's in the picture. It's in the commercial, I think.
Well, it looks like he was casting a spell with a book with it.
No, I think Veil of Judgment is the one like Lisper said, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so Veil of Judgment is, do you think that's the one that blinds him?
The covers his eyes. I think Vow of Silence is either... I'm going to be honest with you, it's something to do with making casters not cast. Like, I think... if that's not your first instinct, you've never played Dark and Darker with how many cutthroat abilities they have. Panther has it. Rogue has it. Bard has it.
Is it going to be a 1 second, or is it going to be like Bard where you play the lute?
I don't know. It might be like a Mika Vista Julian, and then everyone's silenced for 4 seconds or something.
Oh, dude. Don't tease me like that.
Yeah, exactly. But it also could be an ability on your end. Maybe you use it and you can't. I don't know what it'd be on your end though. Vow of Silence. It's an activatable ability. So maybe that's a meditate. Maybe you sit down. That's your Vow of Silence to get everything back. I don't know.
No, that's got to be confession, dude. There's no way.
Yeah, Vow of Silence is it's got to be one of those two. It's confession. It might be meditate. We'll see. There's no way cleric doesn't have some kind of meditate ability. That'd be crazy, right? Maybe. Excommunication. What the fuck? My first thought is you hit a target with this, and they're out of the combat for a little bit. maybe they stop
like,
seeing
enter a
name
different
tags.
realm?
Maybe they start seeing their teammates as enemies, or maybe they don't see teammates or enemies. They just see players like they try to do back in like season 7 where they got rid of name tags. It could be something interesting like that.
I think to me, maybe nobody can heal except you. I don't know. That one's really.
That would also ruin up.
It would have
the
to be
whole
like on hit
balancing
though.
aspect.
But even blow corruption is not that powerful though.
Yeah, that one's like, yeah, you have no idea on the execution.
And it's like an explosion split in half.
Or it might just be kind of like another judgment, but like another version of it. But
it might,
like
it might be a buff of some of your divine magical spells. Like if you hit a divine magical spell with this, maybe it makes it stronger for the time.
Because the judgment looks like there's like a guillotine coming down. That one might be more like a separate. This one more bit explosion on the sideways. Like I said, that's my other guess. It might be just another version of judgment, but like in a different format.
And the last and best, barefoot pilgrimage. What the hell are we thinking?
I guarantee
you wear no
you
shoes, you gain a buff.
You wear no shoes, and they're going to give you extra move speed, kind of like the barbarian without the chest piece.
With Berserker, no shoes, and you gain 10% match power bonus.
Yeah, but
or something like that. Yeah, that could be another one. Yeah, that's really good. That barefoot pilgrim is really that one.
Would it be worth losing 5 to 11 move speed? 5 to 11 and
like
some
to
armor
get
rating
heals and all
innate
that.
stats.
You damn right you will over move speed. I mean, the range. It's
I don't
range
know.
and ranger now.
You would have to you would have to sell me
long it
on
lasts.
this.
Yeah,
you would
it
have
to be.
Oh yeah, we're an idiot, Rada. It's an activated ability, not a passive. Nova's right.
Yeah, like if it is specifically that type of concept, it would probably be limited to like maybe 10 seconds, max 10 seconds, and that's including casting time of other spells, activating your passives, blah blah blah. You know, like that's the only thing. But I don't know if you'd be even allowed to wear boots at all during the game. I know
there's no way they have an activatable ability where it makes you take off your shoes. That'd be so stupid.
I guess you're right on that.
No, like you wouldn't be allowed to wear shoes if you put it on. Just like how you
Yeah.
can't wear plate without a lot of the passives or.
Well, this is an
there's certain
activatable. Is there a
abilities
single
with the
activatable that limits your playstyle like that?
There's a lot of abilities you can't use with specific characters if you don't have
A single
specific
activatable?
gear. Yeah. Like the shield blocks for fighter, for example, if you don't go fucking shield, you're never going to have that ability. That's just one small dumb example.
Yeah, but that's like you can't use fast reload on crossbows with a sword. Like, yeah, technically you're right.
Yeah, like there's specific things where like if you put on boots, this is not going to help you at all. And you're not going to stand there mid-fight, go to your inventory, unequip your boots for a second just to go and activate Q. Like that literally ruins your as they're bitching about TDK.
Also, don't get me started on them changing their mind.
I know. I'm just saying, just threw it out there just to end it.
All right, now we get to talk about Lima Bean. Static charge.
Man,
when you get
Lima
hit,
Bean. I love they got
when you
arcane
get hit,
numbers, bro.
you do electrical damage. That's it, right? And it carries over any kind of lightning stuff. So, are we all in agreement? That's probably what it does.
I'll bet you it's probably maybe another version of the burn from the wizard, right?
Okay, yeah, it lingers a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's perfect for the caster with that loves the fire and the lightning. I would say
cold focus.
Cold focus. Same thing.
Before we go into this, there is the fact that they've said specifically that they don't want the wizard to be like a hard glass cannon. They're given the option here clearly with the other passive. We can avoid that one. Oh, by the way, Frostwave, I called it, motherfucker. That was one of my guesses. So, boom. Okay.
Everyone was calling it Frost Nova for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be fucking right. Okay, but with the static charge and cold focus, both of them are kind of in tandem in my mind right now. I think the static charge and cold focus are gonna passively affect the enemy that you hit with that element, and it'll amplify the damage the next time you
So
hit
this will
them
work
with
like
that element.
Viola.
So you can mix and match between sorcerer
Okay.
and wizard, and they can also proc each other. The reason being I say this, at the last perk, lingering magic, might increase the duration that it stays on the enemy.
The DOTs, the debuffs that any
not just DOT. It'll actually not touch DOT at all.
any debuff,
specifically
right?
will be related to the element you use.
Mhm.
So the lingering magic for cold focus and static charge, or arcane precision maybe, but at the static and cold for sure. The longer it stays on them, the more likely you can proc more damage because you're hitting them multiple times with that element. And lingering
mind
magic
you,
would
these purple
increase that
things right
duration.
here are considered arcane. So now arcane mastery is going to get a little bit of a buff because it
Yeah, with
usually
the
only
three
worked for a magic
abilities.
missile.
I'm so happy. Arcane gets some
So yeah,
love.
I agree with that. I think cold focus will expand. I think it'll be like if someone hit you with ice shield and they get slowed and their action speed. I think that's what cold focus is going to do for like ice bolt. Like if you hit a target, not only are they slowed or frozen with that one ice perk, but now they move slower coming out of it and they swing a little bit slower for a certain amount of time. Static charge, I like my idea and I like yours, Nova. I think you're probably right about it. I think my idea would be too broken with Ice Shield and with Bonk Wizard, Arcane Shield, Static Charge, like all these shield type stuff. I think you're right about it. I think Static Charge is a lingering effect for lightning. Like Lightning Strike or Chain Lightning. Yeah. Arcane Precision. Maybe you gain magical power bonus for every, like Spellweaver, but for damage, right? So, Spellweaver gives you magic or spellcast speed. Maybe this gives you magic power bonus for every thing you hit up to like 5 stacks for a certain amount of time. I'd be cool with that. Zaps, cool. If they're nerfing this class, give it some of its power back, sure. Glass Cannon, obviously, right? It's giving it a lot more damage. Maybe it works like Overload, where it nerfs how many spells you can do or something. Because in my mind, this reduces health. But there's not a single thing in the game that reduces health as an ability like this, like a passive. There's something that gives, and this might be the first, but I don't see this taking away HP. I see this as maybe buffing damage, but you have less spells. So if you hit that fireball, awesome. If you don't, you're a Glass Cannon, you're out.
Not less spells. I'm sorry to cut it again. Just like they said in the interview, the way that he was reacting to the guy talking about the wizard and shit, and they didn't want him to be a Glass Cannon. I think Glass Cannon perk, they're literally telling you, fuck you. You want this wizard that you've been playing with all 8-9 seasons now, right? You're going to have to use that perk to even do the same amount of damage base kit. They're going to nerf the damage to the ground, which
I'll bet you that's probably what they did.
Yeah, because they want utility from the wizard, and that's why they get
You don't think this is a nerf at all, other than just taking up a spot?
Yeah, they literally want you to sacrifice a whole perk spot in order to do the same damage as you are now.
That's pretty good.
I hope they nerf all the damage. Give them CC. Sure, we'll see how it plays, but definitely nerf all the damage. I'm down for that.
All the damage is being nerfed 100%.
Well, yeah. They did say it that they are going to.
Yeah, they are. So that's why I think Glass Cannon's literally just the only way to bring the game's wizard to its point right now in the future.
And Arcane Surge with the probably.
All right, we're getting there. You were getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Focused mind.
I bet you that's probably more knowledge to cast speed.
I would think it would reduce your spellcast speed, but give you magical power bonus in return. Maybe not.
Yep, that's good. That's a good call.
Like you're focusing on it.
Yeah. Yep. But you already have the other one. What is it? 10% damage, right? The whatever.
Magic Mastery or whatever it's probably called.
Yeah. The 10% damage. Like I don't know if.
Yeah, but like you said, they're also just Glass Cannon. Yeah, if they're nerfing the damage on the ground, maybe you need these 3 perks to really compete with old Wizard. If you don't want all the CC,
sacrifice it. Yeah.
And then I think you're right about Lingering Magic. I think like Heavy Swing, Lingering Magic is going to double the effects of spells after they hit you. So Frost is going to last maybe not twice as long, but 0.5 seconds longer. And Static Charge, same thing. Maybe that would be incredibly annoying. But the fact that you would have to run Lingering Magic and Cold Focus and the other ice perk, Ice Mastery, in order to freeze me and slow me for so long, 3 out of your 4 perks just to CC me, I'll take it. That's fine. As long as you're not doing half your damage. If you're doing like a 10th, sure. I'd be okay with that. Okay. Arcane Surge. Anyone got guesses?
I don't know, dude. That one's kind of. I'm not a wizard guy, so I don't know.
You know how Dark Offering gives you magical power bonus? I think Arcane Surge lasts for 8 seconds, and it makes you spell cast faster and stronger for like 8 seconds. So you get like 8 seconds where you're like 20% better, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be cool. I think people would take that, right? Build maybe only power or something like that, and then you go with this, and it gives you that spellcast speed you need, or whatever. Arcane Insight. I have no clue. Y'all got any ideas? I have not a single clue for Arcane Insight.
Yeah, that one I don't. I'm sure that the Arcane Infusion is just like Blow of Corruption.
Yeah, it
but
is.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I would bet money as well. Any ideas, Nova, about Insight?
I have no. That one I don't, bro.
And then, of course, we know Teleport, Meteor Strike. We know all these except for Frostwave, but Frostwave is probably just an AoE surrounding you and full of ice. That's all, which is great.
Yeah, well, it's in the picture. Yeah, it's in the video. So, yeah.
The only thing I'm not even close to sure about is Arcane. Everything else I can guess for. Arcane is... See what other people are saying. I'm so excited for Cleric, man.
Damn, bro, it's already tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night. And then we just wake up on Friday morning and the patch will hopefully be up. 4 or 6 hours, hopefully.
Yeah, tomorrow morning it should be up.
Should be up, yep. Our time. The good thing is that the bad thing is that I have two big jobs that day, so I'll probably be on in the afternoon.
They just said that Cleric isn't getting an ability to wield swords or anything that we know of. It could be. Heretic's brand could brand you, making it where you can't cast spells, but maybe you can wield all swords like Fighter used to have his weapon mastery. That's an idea. I like that. You're now the Heretic.
All right, what's up? So, someone asked me something?
I don't remember.
Someone asked me something? It was like 3 seconds ago.
Heretic's brand could be like...
it was about Arcane Infusion.
Oh, Arcane Insight.
Okay. I don't know, because like I love arcane spells. I've always used them. Like specifically Magic Missile because it's really the only one. But like, I don't know.
Because I'm clueless about
it. It's not like that you can merge 2 spells because there's only 2, isn't there?
There's
like
3.
2 damage spells, 3 damage spells for.
I'm sorry. Are you saying for Arcane purely?
Yeah.
There's only Magic Missile, right?
Yeah. So that's pretty. I'm pretty sure that it's not anything about using, and it's a active ability. It's not going to be like instacast. Fuck, that's a tough one.
Ooh, and Arcane Insight, seeing through walls. That'd be interesting. See if there's teammates on it. I don't know who would take that over a second spell will, but...
Well, if you could get free fucking X-rays, I would.
It'd be useless.
Well, then you'd lose Meditate too.
You don't want anything to be useless in a certain game mode.
No, in Arena, yeah, I would understand it being useless because the whole game itself is the grind. It's not just Arena.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't like the water map. There should not be a certain playstyle useless on a certain map. Like, good luck playing Sork in fucking the water map. Like,
I have no idea because the word infusion really confuses me. Like normally you would think of 1 and 2. No, no. Maybe you turn your spells into arcane.
Ooh. Arcane Insight. Maybe a change.
No, the infusion one. Like you get a fireball and you proc
infusion
arcane
is blow corruption,
and then you cast fireball and it actually procs arcane damage instead of fire damage.
It could do that because in the trailer it showed us what it did, but we don't know exactly if it does anything else. It's smart.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Bard.
I think Wizard's definitely the hardest one to decipher between those spells.
I'm so ready for Cleric. Dude, his perks and spells, oh my god. Just, if it's anything like Fighter and Barbarian, there might be one usable here in like the competitive play, and I don't care. 10 spell Cleric is making a comeback, baby. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna be
it's
gonna be Lesser Heal, Holy Heal, Sanctuary, Resurrect, Earthquake, and then on the other side you're gonna Bless, maybe the Protection Bubble if they buff it. If not, you'll probably go something like Divine Barrier, Miracle, Withering Ward, and Radiant Blade. Depending if Blessed Fair is good or not. If it's what I think it is, which I hope it is, it would be really good. Oh my god. Not even 10 spell Cleric, but you could go like Smite, and then I in every realm I think you go for Divine Protection over one of these if you're going Paladin Cleric. But if you're going like full PDR, then you could. I mean, Smite is like a thing of the past at this point. Like, it's still going to be powerful, obviously, but we'll have to see. If like Heretic's brand makes it where you can wield other weapons, Smite with Halberd is going to be fucking crazy. Smite with Longsword would be crazy. Smite with Spear would be crazy. Smite with any ranged weapon better than a Morningstar would be crazy. That's why every class should get a 5th perk slot. But anyways, that'll do it for the stream. Thank you guys for the support.
Much love.
I'm excited about what we're gonna see. That was a really infuriating stream. I think the first 30 minutes, Rada says 15, I think was golden. They released a new trailer, screenshots, got them. It was all great, hype. And then one peg's like, well, what would it feel like if you twisted your balls? And they're like, well, ever since I was 11, and it just soared off into the cliff. There was some good questions afterwards, but we'll just have to see until wipe. It's like 2.
Yeah, like 2. I mean, you're giving them a little bit more credit, but me, I just like 1 or 2 good questions, and that's just so bad, dude. I mean,
yeah,
why
rough.
didn't he just talk about the new stuff? Just focus on the new stuff, man. Obviously the whole thing about the PM was it's all about security.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for the people that, that's whatever, but I mean they're not going to get rid of it or whatever because it's for their security or whatever,
Yep. But anyways, that'll do it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course we'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'm excited. Also, thank you guys for joining the chat.